My motherfucking microphone was not on all that time and I was doing all that fussing. I apologize, y'all. I saw that thing beeping and I didn't even turn it back on. But hopefully y'all can hear me. I know y'all heard me on the other one because I was yelling like a motherfucker. Cutting up, baby.
Oh, Bruja, with the magic divine, daughter of ocean, her spirit will shine. Guided by Yeshua, with ancestors' might, in her aura of gold, we find our light.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bruja Africana, coming to y'all with the tarot reading. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like and share my channel. Y'all know what I need you to do at the beginning of the channel or at the beginning of the video. Share my channel, like my channel, hype my fucking videos. There is a function where you can slide the comment section to the side and you can hype videos. Y'all hype my damn videos up. Show me some support. Show me some love. I know that with everything going on with this fucking country, um, people's funds are limited. So if the only way that you can support my channel or support our channel, because this channel belongs to us, is you liking my channel and supporting my channel by watching the videos and sharing the videos and hyping my videos when you can. Yo, that's what's up. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all, okay? If you are not subscribed to my channel, take your time, baby, and take this time and go on and subscribe to my goddamn channel. I'm already cutting up in the beginning of the video, and I ain't supposed to be doing that. I was supposed to be being calm, but I think I didn't cut up for the first 30 seconds. But it's so much shit going on, y'all. And I know y'all like, dang, where's she at? Oh, to those of y'all that were in the comments like, y'all miss me. Oh, babies, Auntie is here. Okay. I I think I said it in my last video, but if I didn't, I'll say it again. YouTube has been emailing me some like creator suggestions. It's not directly just for me. It's for all creators. And underneath some of their suggestions, they suggest that maybe you might need to maybe shingle your videos. What do I mean by shingling? Don't record as often. At least that applies to me. Now, those of y'all that are front page news motherfuckers, that ain't for you. But those are people that are like me that record a certain type of content with certain type of topics. The suggestion was that, I record a little less. And I'm trying to format out. It works out to me recording maybe every 10 to 14 days. I know y'all want more videos in the meantime. So I'll give y'all a little challenge. If y'all get me to 5,000 viewers, I'll start recording again every 2 days. If not, you got to wait till I get to 5,000 viewers and I'll start back recording every 2 days. And I miss recording like that, y'all, but it's draining when you're recording and you're not really seeing the payoff from it. And the payoff from it is, y'all give me some subscribers. I'm gonna start recording more from my subscribers, those that are subscribed to the members only. I'm gonna start doing more videos over there where I'm just talking and letting y'all get to know me a lot more versus being public, the videos being public. And if you want to get to know me a lot more, you're going to have to follow one of those membership tiers. Anyway, the last video I did like this, I started it off with the zodiac readings, but I don't want to start off with the zodiac readings. I promise y'all I will do a separate zodiac reading for y'all. But I had to get into what is going on really quick because y'all, it is some bullshit going on in this country and in the state of hip hop, and it's just so much stupid shit going on that it's overwhelming shit. But I wanted to get right into it. I didn't want to delay what y'all came here to get. Like I said, I'll catch y'all on the back end with a zodiac reading. I'll probably do one maybe tomorrow for y'all because if y'all show me some love on this video, I'll come back and I'll record again. I might even start going live again. But anyway, there's a whole lot of bullshit going on in America, okay? This is the Empress card. I know the Empress card always represents America, but understand that America is tied to the Devil card right now, okay? Let me see if I can adjust my light so that y'all can see. America is very much so tied to the Devil card right now, okay? All right. What do I mean tied to the Devil card? There are some nefarious people in power, okay? And we could go as far as pointing fingers. I could go into telling you again that the country is in shambles because you voted for Donald Trump. And if you didn't vote for Donald Trump, I'm not fucking talking to you, am I? I'm talking to those of you who are self-proclaimed maggots, those of you black MAGA that took your black ass in that booth and voted for this scoundrel that's sitting in front of us, calling himself the president. This man who is threatening to launch missiles. What is it after midnight? No, it's 11:35 p.m. Friday evening. This man is talking about launching missiles because the No Kings protests are taking place tomorrow. America, we have a problem. Absolutely. Okay. America is tied to a demonic regime, controlled by a demonic creature, controlled by demons in the house. Like, I mean it. Whenever the next election is, I know it is prior to, I think it's November 3rd, the primaries are. If there's a statewide election in your city and state, get up and go and vote, okay? Because there are far too many of these type of people that is destroying this country, okay? And as far as the No Kings protest, y'all go out there and protest and be as peaceful as you possibly can. And I mean be more peaceful than you can, okay? What this idiot is looking for is a bunch of drama, a bunch of chaos. See, what he thinks is his rich self or his influence is so great that he can cause a bunch of bullshit, excuse me, a bunch of bullshit to go on. But his influence is fading, okay? When they started picking up them motherfucking, this is the Lover's card in reverse and the Moon card, y'all. That shows you that his influence is toxic, okay? But his influence is fading because they've started picking up the maggot kids now. ICE just raided a demonstration, and the maggot kids were out there, and the ICE folks start grabbing up the maggot children. So now do y'all get it? Now do you get why it was paramount that you did not elect a fucking felon, okay? Why it was paramount that regardless to your issues with women, black women, whatever the fuck caused you to take your ignorant, stupid, illiterate, uneducated, flat skull ass in that booth and vote for Donald Trump, whatever the fuck it was, it doesn't matter now, okay? What matters is in present day. That you don't go out and stir drama, that you don't become a part of the problem, okay? And that also means those of you who are protesting, don't go out there with no bullshit. Because that's what he needs. That's what he wants. He wants so bad to enact the, what is it, the Insurrection Act. He wants to do that so bad. Like, I don't understand his level of evil or the level of evil this man has in his soul, but he's at war with everybody in America. Okay, and it is Donald Trump's place and position, and all of those around him, Stephen Miller, Mike Johnson's homosexual, ball juggling ass, yeah, him. It's their position to destroy the country, okay? And they are going to try to use the No Kings parade or the No Kings protest to do what they need to do. But y'all, sit back. He ain't getting shit, okay? And if I'm pulling my cards correctly, and this is Nine of Cups in reverse, if I'm pulling my cards correctly, y'all are not going to give him what you want, okay? What he want. Because the Nine of Cups in reverse is y'all are finally dissatisfied with this motherfucker, huh? Finally. Finally. Finally, y'all have gotten to the place of a Knight of Cups in reverse. You don't like him no more, huh? His policy's a bit stupid for you. He making you feel real star card in reverse, real hopeless at the moment. Yeah, that's what you get. Okay. Those of you that voted for him, I'm sure you're in a Nine of Swords position. Got all kinds of shit falling down around you. And I ain't talking about shit falling off the walls. I'm talking about your life is in shambles, ain't it? Can't nobody pick you up and save you but you. The moment that you that Americans, because I'm an American too, but the moment that you maggot Americans, you motherfucking Republican Americans, you motherfuckers that feel like something is owed to you, therefore you got your fucking hand out. You, I'm not on welfare. Yes, you are. Medicaid is welfare. All of those little subsidies that you get for your little retarded ass, twisted up ass son that you fucked your uncle and procreated. Yeah, those are subsidies that come from the government that you needed. Okay. Anyway, as far as the No Kings protest, y'all go be peaceful. Be peaceful. Where you be brazen and bold as in these voting booths. When it's time to vote, you make sure you got your ass in line and you make sure you vote correctly this time. Because America will not withstand another presidency like Trump or a regime like Trump. You know why? Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. Where y'all dumb ass at? Probably in Ecuador, some goddamn where you wasn't even born at. Goddamn it. But yeah, be peaceful, y'all, in the No Kings parade, because Trump is trying to shift blame. He's trying to shift focus because literally within a year, Donald Trump will have sank this country. Okay. Y'all asked me to start pulling timelines. Donald Trump, according to our cards, will have sank this country within a year. I say give it 6 to 9 months from September of this year. So this past September, from that, a year from that date, or for let's say a year from the date of the shutdown, whenever the shutdown began. So that wasn't September, it was this month. Within a year from the shutdown, he will have sank this country. By June, we will be in such a fucked up space fiscally and financially that we may not be able to get ourselves out of it. Like I told y'all, America is in a bad space, honey. America's in a bad space. Trump and his regime will definitely sink this fucking country, honey, because Donald Trump doesn't know what he's doing. He's moving off of ego and abuse of power. And that abuse of power is going to turn into the fall of our country. I remember back in like maybe the early 2000s. I'm talking about like 2005, 2006, '08, some shit like that. This was before 2010. There were videos up on YouTube talking about how they were trying to start a new world order and all of that. You can't find none of them motherfucking videos either. This is exactly what Trump calls himself doing. In order for him to cause a new world order to happen, he has to sink the United States. He has to sink the U.S. currency, which is why he's making so many blundering mistakes. Now, don't get me wrong. He's a fucking idiot, okay? That man bankrupt every fucking company that has his name on it. But y'all elected him as president? Really? Anyway, yeah, he's stupid, but he's not that fucking stupid. He knows that by abusing the power, okay, he can sink the country. His whole plan is to be Alexander the Great, okay? Remember, well, maybe not remember. I don't know if I said it on YouTube or not, but I've said it a couple times on TikTok. I told y'all, remember the story of Alexander the Great when you're dealing with Donald Trump, or the story of Narcissus, or what's the other stupid motherfucker that thought he could take over everything and ended up getting fucked over. Any story about any of these dumb motherfuckers that that they are erasing colored folk history for. And by colored, I mean all of us peoples of color. They're trying to extract our contributions to this funky ass, ghetto ass country and inject all of these white folk and all of these white Spaniards. So, okay, let's talk about Alexander the fucking Great and how Donald Trump's regime is absolutely just like it. Y'all keep running with Hitler, but no, he's adopting some of Hitler's antics, okay? But Donald Trump is more like Alexander the Great. Watch how fast his shit tanks. Sure, we've had him in office for almost a year now. Has it been almost a year? Bitch been in office a year. It's almost a year. November will be a year, but yeah, buddy. Just wait. Old Donnie Fat Pants finna really get busy with his abuse of power, honey. Because people are not gonna act a fool at that No Kings protest, okay? People ain't gonna act up. He gonna get mad. Okay, he's ruled completely by his motherfucking ego. And if y'all notice, the King of Swords is in reverse. Okay, this is a man that's being ruled by his ego. This is also a man whose dick doesn't get hard, but we're not talking about that in this portion of the reading, because as big as Donald Trump's ankles are, we know that dick ain't rising nowhere, honey. He got to sit down and piss. Okay, it's basically a long clitoris right now. That's what's wrong with him. Okay, that's why all of this is going on. He's not a man. He doesn't feel like a man. Emperor in reverse. Dick ain't getting hard. He can't do the thing that men usually do. He's a woman and he's mad. An angry bitch. Ugly just like his motherfucking mama. But yeah, worst president to ever come through the history of the United States, honey. His abuse of power and all of that will be his undoing. That will be his undoing. Because it's up in the air right now anyway, with the overseas investors and the investors, period. Looking at the American stock market and the way they treated the workers at the Honda plant, not Honda, at the Hyundai plant. Yeah, them, the way he treated them, no, they ain't playing with you. No, they said they telling America, don't wait around for our money because it's getting a little bit too shaky over there. Like I said, within 6 months, Trump, 6 to 9 months, Trump will have ruined this country. Trump maybe thinks that he may have a chance to repair things with them. Yeah, wait, let me pull that up. Is y'all know the stupid Tory Branham bitch had something to do with calling ICE on them people at the Hyundai plant? Y'all see how stupid that bitch was pronouncing Hyundai, this dumb white bitch pronouncing every part of it. Let me see. Matter of fact, Honda plant incident. That's not right, y'all. Hold on. Hyundai plant incident, Georgia. Yeah, let's remember this shit. When the South Korean folk, okay, so Trump and his regime believes that in 6 months they can get the South Koreans back on board and they'll come back over and they'll train these racist ass white Americans to use the machines that they were training people or building the shit and gonna train folk anyway, and then was gonna go back to wherever they wanted to go. They didn't, motherfucker, they didn't want to be over here no fucking way. But you let this white Tory Branham bitch gas y'all up, and they like, nah, don't wait around, okay? Don't hold your breath, because it's highly unlikely that they'll come back, okay? Like I said, the U.S.'s market is looking a bit too shaky right now, right? Those investors, those folks that are philanthropists, they're thinking about pulling their money away from America, okay? Moving their money away because America is in a very volatile position, okay? Nobody's willing to get along with Donald Trump, okay, or his regime. Nobody's willing to bend at the knee for him. Now, some are, but those countries that matter, they're not. They're not even concerned about having a relationship with America while Donald Trump is in office, because he's an idiot, okay? It feels like he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He does a lot of running and talking, and none of what he says makes sense. Not running physically, because y'all know that fat bitch can't move, can't do nothing, okay? He runs around running his mouth, destroying relationships with our allied countries, and people are really getting to the point. These other countries are like, nah, we're not even finna fuck with the U.S. We're not even getting ready to work with them. And I want y'all to notice all of the coins that keep showing up in these cards. The U.S. is on shaky ground, okay? Financially, physically, all of that, because y'all helped elect a lunatic, okay? He is no longer light. And America itself is no longer like. People are taking on the mind or the thoughts of, we ain't fucking with none of them because they all like Donald Trump. Okay, and it's a whole lot of y'all at all. Okay, it's a whole lot of y'all at all. There's gonna be a lot of fighting. All right, it's gonna be a lot of pushback that comes because Donald Trump and his regime is not trustworthy, and all of this is gonna come within the winter, and it's gonna really kick up by January. So January is about when winter time starts, or like December or somewhere like that. But somewhere around the winter, but definitely in January, y'all look out for some fighting going on, because Long term, America won't be able to defend itself. Okay, without the allied countries, without the countries investing in our country, without them, without us having proper allies, America will fall. Okay, and as an American, I'm afraid to see this. Okay, not like, oh, I'm scared, but the country that we live in right now is about to take a tumble because y'all were so fucking racist. You elected a man who served nothing but his own self-interest. America won't be able to defend itself. Not much longer. Anyway, that Seven of Wands in reverse tower card and the Three of Wands, baby, America will not have a long-term battle plan, or Donald Trump doesn't. And unfortunately for us as Americans, this is getting ready to get dastardly, y'all. A whole lot of hardships and shit getting ready to go on with folks. A lot of deaths, okay? This is a repeat of 2020. I can't believe y'all took your stupid ass in them booths and voted for that man. Remember how people were dying during the pandemic? Well, without a pandemic, Donald Trump has just created one. He couldn't create a disease or an illness with Robert F. Kennedy's worm brain ass. So he decided to make everybody poor, okay? Put everybody in the position of having to struggle while he sits and gets fatter. This is y'all fault, okay? Because you had no business electing him. A lot of y'all ask, oh, where's God at? Where's God? Why is God letting this happen? Well, God told y'all what to do, okay? You see, who is it? The Israelites that were disobedient to God in the Bible? I don't know, because I don't ascribe to that bullshit, but I've heard a lot of the stories. But I believe it was the children of Israel that were disobedient to God. He banished them into the wilderness for so many years or whatever, and they kept crying and pleading, Lord, 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 Lord. But it was all because they were suffering because of the things that they did. America, this is our suffering because y'all were told to elect Kamala Harris. Don't give a shit what your feelings are about black women. I don't give a fuck what you thought Donald Trump was going to do. God literally put it on everybody to get up and go and vote for Kamala Harris. I don't give a fuck if you disagree with me, because if it were not true what I'm stating, the country wouldn't be in the fucking shambled mess that it's in right now. Okay? Miss me with the bullshit. Okay? America, we have a problem that we created. Now it has to be fixed. Hopefully we can get it back. Well, we will. I mean, we're going to go through this hard time, but I don't want to give nobody false hope, okay? I'm not giving nobody false hope because, again, we are suffering because so many of y'all were disobedient to God. Yes, it was God's will for Kamala Harris to be president so that God's children in America, or God's children who are affected by the stupid shit that's going on in America. See, America's foolishness is not only affecting Americans, it's affecting other countries as well. But those other countries could not elect Donald Trump. We did, okay? When I was on here telling y'all to go vote for Kamala Harris and y'all listen to Sloan Bella's white ass, that's what you get. Go see if Sloan Bella can help you pay for daycare. Go see if Sloan Bella can give you some food, because I know all of the red states have lost their food stamp benefits. Go and see if Sloan Bella can house you. Go see if she can help you with any of that. In fact, go and find all of those people that told you to vote for Donald Trump. Go and see if they can help you now, okay? Go and see if they can help you. And to the rest of us, I implore y'all to remember the motherfuckers that were vehement Donald Trump supporters. Remember them, and remember them for the rest of your life, and always stay the fuck away from them. Because when our country falls, and it will, that person that you know that voted for Donald Trump, that was so against Kamala Harris, they are the reason, or they contributed to the reason that this country fucking sank. Now let's move on to this hip hop shit. So now let's move on and talk about some different shit, y'all. Let me go ahead and be real and talk to the ladies real quick, because ladies, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know why there is such a conglomerate of foolishness going on with women today. And I'm not saying it's all women, but those of you who have used your platforms and those of you who are using your voice, your stardom, your whatever, to spew and spread this ignorance, I want y'all to close y'all fucking unhappy ass mouths, okay? There was this post or a couple posts up on social media, and I told y'all I was gonna stay off the little pink ass app Instagram, and for the most part I have, because it does nothing for me. I literally go on Instagram to find stories or find connections to the stuff that I'm gonna talk to y'all about. But there was this story on there, and it's a couple days, it's probably about a week or two old now, excuse me, where the girl was saying if a man doesn't drive a car that's the year that it is or some dumb shit, he's struggling financially. She made some type of dumbass generalization about the vehicle that a man drives, or if he's not paying a note. Either way, she made some type of bird brain stupid ass generalization about if a man is driving, let's say if a man driving like a 2008 or 2014, she's stating to women that this man must be broke, this man must be struggling financially, and he ain't got nothing going on. I want to encourage y'all to stop finding bitches like this as y'all role model, because a broke bitch like her, and before y'all come at me, I've lived long enough and experienced enough life to point out and to literally sift out when a broke bitch is running her mouth and just saying shit just to be saying shit because it sounds good around her little hood rat ass friends. I've lived long enough to know that when a bitch is barking and talking like that and barking on a motherfucker's pockets and talking about what somebody should have, or trying to chastise a woman for wearing a synthetic wig, or talking about what a man doesn't have or what he must have. And I'm not advocating for women not to have standards, but humor me right now, okay? Walk with me. And if this does not fit, you just sit quietly, bitch, because I guarantee you're going to hear some shit you agree with. But these are the type of women that I encourage y'all not to think is spitting game, because this is the type of bitch who probably has an air mattress on the floor. And before y'all say, well, at least she got four walls around her, it's probably somebody else's four walls, meaning the bitch is probably sleeping on someone's couch or sleeping in someone's house, not paying rent, not helping out with any bills, leaving her dirty ass kids to be picked up off the school bus by somebody else. Yeah, see, you're dealing with a real bum ass bitch when she's judging you by your physical possessions. And ladies, if you meet a bitch ass man that's like that, that bitch is a bitch too, okay? A bitch is a bitch regardless of the gender, okay? Then there was this woman on there that we already know about the bitches who don't eat at Cheesecake Factory, but you see, when niggas take them to a motherfucking 5-star restaurant, you see what kind of hog ass bitch these bitches turn into with your stupid, high-minded ass. You bitches be licking your plates clean, you funky hoe. You're not even supposed to clean your plate when you go out to a 5-star restaurant. It's an insult to the chef to see a naked plate sitting up in front of them. Although, yeah, all chefs are not like that, but per the decorum of sitting at a 5-star restaurant, you leave just enough on your plate, honey, to show that you enjoyed your meal, but you're not greedy, so you're not going to overstuff yourself. See, but you hoes will go and crack them motherfucking lobster backs open, and, excuse me, the lobster tails, and suck all down the back of it, and pulling shit out your mouth, and eating like a fucking dog over the plate. Bitch, please. Who you fooling? You hoes done watch bitches like Saweetie. Hoes that are really broke bitches for real, because you're not living out here in California. Therefore, you don't hear about these hoes. But these bitches be broke bitches for real. Looking for the next meal, out here being little eaters so that they can eat. But these are the bitches that y'all are quoting and using as your motivation. These baddie bitches, these broke bitches with no substance is who you bitches are clamoring to and uplifting and repeating the shit that these dumb bitches are saying. I need y'all to stop that. Okay, y'all always want to attack these men and say, well, what about the men? I'm not a man. Okay, And I'm not addressing the men. I'm addressing y'all, women, okay? Stop doing this dumb shit. Get some shit on your own, bitch. Stop bragging. Stop. You can be proud of what you got, but baby, all of that pride and ego that y'all are showing, y'all are gonna be some single, miserable, lonely ass old bitches. Just like the older women that I be warning y'all about, y'all are training up to be just like them, okay? Those are the same bitches who were back in the day talking that bullshit, and now they are in a state of sorrow because don't nobody want to be bothered with their old, lonely, mean, crusty ass. And you working up to be the same way, sis. A lot of sorrow, a lot of hurt, a whole lot of bullshit going on in your life because you praising and repeating stupid shit, having clouded judgment, okay? Just like these bitches we getting ready to talk about, honey. Oh, Lord, I had to fucking get that off my chest. Y'all got to stop. Y'all have to stop with this dumb shit. And I've forgotten a lot of the damn stupidity that you bitches have been saying, but enough of it, okay? Enough. Because I'll be damned if I watch my grown son. Okay, he's a grown man, but I'll be damned if I watch my grown son deal with one of you funky gold digging ass bitches. Not that he ain't gonna spend no money because baby, he knows tricking is a love language. But you will not use my son, baby. See, he got a young spry mama, all right? And what is it you little young bitches think that you're trying to get over? That most, baby, 99% of y'all are dumb, okay? Dumb than a motherfucker. But you get up under these men that might be a little green, but they don't deserve to get dogged out by you dog bitches. They don't deserve that. They get up under one of you little stinking ass bitches that can't even wash your twat right. One of you hoes is leaving your ass in the bathroom behind you. And you break the man's heart, and then now he's on here with his cloudy judgment because he went through some stress and some turbulence with your funky cock ass. That ain't funny. That ain't funny. Just know that it's a lot of mamas out here that's like me, baby. You're going to set your ass down or you're going to get the fuck away from mine because I'm going to tell him in front of you, baby, she's beneath you. Why is this here? Okay? Anyway, let's talk about another stupid ass woman. Let's talk about Clarissa'S dumb ass. And I say that because there are a lot of y'all online, amen, and her stupidity. And to that, I hope that y'all are there when she has her downfall because it's coming, okay? I have lived 45 years. And in the 45 years that I have been alive, I have never seen a bitch that carry on like that after stealing someone's husband or boyfriend because it doesn't matter, okay? Even if somebody isn't married and they've been with a nigga a long time and you bring your funky, loose pussy ass up in there and you break that shit up, baby, it's not going to last, okay? All of that rubbing it in the woman's face. And like I said, it don't matter if that's her boyfriend or if they married or not. It's you as a woman who should know better. It's you as a woman who should carry yourself with more scruples, bitch. I ain't never seen a bitch have no good luck to carry on about like that. And y'all may say what you want to. You can try to jazz it up or zhuzh it up because her story sounds similar to yours and you laying your worthless bitch ass up with somebody else's husband. You low self-esteem, nothing ass bitch. You fucking on somebody else's boyfriend. You used up tampon ass bitch. This is for you. You ain't gonna make it nowhere. I don't give a fuck. If you and the nigga get married, baby, you just left your spot open so that the other man or so the other woman can get there. Oh, you will get yours. You will get yours. Ask a stupid bitch who came in and took my ex-husband, and she was doing like Clarissa too. Oh, baby, y'all should have seen her and my ex-husband posting up, and she was all in love with him and talking about how he loved her and all this. Mind you, we ain't got damn divorce, okay? I don't want the motherfucker at all, but she was doing all of this to try to hurt me because she, just like Clarissa, is a ugly bitch. and has always been an ugly, bad-built bitch who niggas never fucked with. The only reason why my ex-husband fucked with her because he knew she was slow. Yeah, Katisha, I'm talking about you because you can't stay off of my fucking Facebook page with your dumb ass. He fucked with her because she's slow, because he could get anything over on her, and because he could spend all of her money, much like Papoose is doing Clarissa. Now, that said, I urge everybody else that's tired of hearing Clarissa talk that within yourself, like, I wish she would go away. I want to tell you to sit and watch the show go down, because not only will she receive her karma, just like Katisha did, just like my ex-husband did. What was his karma? He's sitting up in prison right now because Katisha accused him of rape. Yeah, the bitch he left with accused him of rape. Imagine that. Being obsessed with the man's wife, just like Clarissa obsessed with Remy. This stupid bitch won't stay up off of my page either. Just like Clarissa won't leave Remy the fuck alone. So we're going to watch the show go down, baby. Okay? Now, Remy and Papoose probably will get a divorce. They finally will probably sign the papers, and Papoose will be leading the charge on that because he wants to put on a show for us, y'all. He wants to hurt Remy in the worst way that he possibly can, okay? Even down to his bitch ass allowing Clarissa to address the mother of his children. He's a bitch ass bitch of a man, and I hope a nigga smoked that nigga. That's mean as fuck, but I hope that nigga gets smoked. You gonna let a bitch stand up and talk about the mother of your children? Guess what, you bald-headed salamander looking ass nigga? If this bitch don't like the mother of your children, she don't like Lil Remy either. You stupid, ugly bitch. It's always a nigga with a face like that. And a bitch with a face like Clarissa. Bitch, you are ugly. Okay? Both of y'all. Shamel and Clarissa. Y'all are ugly than a motherfucker together. That's why y'all behaviors are the way they are. Putting on that show. Putting on that show. Y'all gonna hurt Remy, right? You gonna hurt her, right? No, Clarissa, you're gonna hurt yourself, okay? Fighting for what you fighting for your man, stirring drama up, dropping whack ass mixtapes, dropping not mixtapes, whack ass motherfucking diss songs and shit. Bitch, you are the biggest clown ever, okay? You keep picking at Remy, but you ain't said one word, ain't ran up on Taseki not one time. Taseki pregnant now. But while she wasn't pregnant, your ass ducked that bitch. And while I didn't, I didn't feel like, Taseki should motherfucking get any accolades from that, but I really hope Taseki run into her so she can knock her ass out. Yes, y'all. Just watch the shit go down. Literally, watch the shit go down. Because even though Remy and Papoose may go ahead and sign them papers, because what's the point, Remy? What's the point of holding on to a nigga that is low down enough? He'll allow a bitch to come at you, and you the mother of his children. You're his wife. You're still his wife. So go on and sign those papers. You're not losing anything. You are not what is Papoose? Who is he? Baby, Remy, you can do so much better than him. I'm talking about 100 times greater than Papoose. So what? That was just your first marriage, baby. That was a practice marriage. I, for one, have always felt like Remy was better than Papoose. I always felt like, why did she marry him? I always felt like he always gave, y'all know how Summer Walker and Rico Reckless was? Papoose always gave Rico Reckless energy, meaning that he'll latch himself to a rich-ass woman and he'll drain her dry. It's exactly why he's with Clarissa. Remy wasn't lying when she showed them text messages where Papoose called Clarissa ugly, because she is ugly. No matter how much makeup she spudged on, all of that, her hair don't grow. Her hair is damaged. She's ugly, okay? Ugly as fuck. Give fuck if y'all don't like it. The bitch looked like a man. She looked like a fucking man. And like I said, she ain't run up on Taseki while Taseki wasn't pregnant. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe that bitch is scared of Taseki. Anyway, the situation's about to explode That is not in Clarissa's favor. That bullshit, or maybe it was that about when she couldn't wait to hop her ugly black ass online and talk about how Papoose put his hands on this comedian because he said she looked like Serena Williams. Bitch, first of all, you should have taken it as a compliment because Serena shits on you every day of the week, 365 days of the year. You could never be Serena Williams. Second of all, you taking it as an insult, but baby, why you ain't took your big mouth, I'm the champ, I'm Miss Five Houses and 2 cars ass to the dentist? Y'all notice she got gingivitis? Y'all ain't noticed how big Clarissa's goddamn gums is? She ain't getting up brushing her teeth at all. She getting up, sucking Papoose dick, and running on about her day. These bitches with these big, fat, swollen ass gums, baby, you can tell where their priorities are. Pay her some attention next time. Next time she got her big gum, baby teeth ass, that she got a shark's mouth. Her motherfucking gums about this tall, and her teeth little bitty than a motherfucker. Little motherfucking chiclets sticking up out of a piece of bubblegum ass looking ass teeth. Gingivitis, I'm telling y'all. She doing all this mouth running and trying to talk shit, and she ain't even brushing her teeth, so I know her mouth stank. But anyway, this situation about that, when she said that Papoose beat that dude up or put hands on him, because they always talking about Papoose putting hands on somebody. And what is he doing? Trying to absorb Clarissa's motherfucking character or her position as a boxer? Because he ain't never used to get out and do none of this shit when he was with Remy. Not a word of it. Not none of it. But now that he's with a girl that professionally boxes, now he gonna dick measure with her and show her I'm still the man. Yeah, whatever the fuck. Clarissa is a motherfucking hater. Okay? You give a fuck about y'all. Oh, she the goat. She the goat. She the ugliest faced motherfucking hater bitch ever. A delusional little bitch too, because she sat up here and she said that Muhammad Ali would choose her over his own daughter. And she said Layla Ali's pretty little Ali, whatever the fuck she said. She referred to Layla being pretty and getting knocked out. I'm telling y'all, Clarissa is one of them ugly bitches that aims to just fight pretty women. Well, let me go back. She's a fucking thief. She wants to take everything from pretty women, okay? Including a pretty woman's looks, including pretty women's men, okay? That's why she ended up with this piece of shit Papoose that she got to take care of, okay? That's why she's in all of that masculine energy running her fucking mouth, because she hates herself. But you know what? My gosh, I'd hate myself too if I looked like Clarissa Shields. Ugly as fuck, baby. And tell me that your daddy wasn't shit without telling me. I don't know if her daddy in her life, and I don't give a fuck if he's dead, because she had no right to speak on Muhammad Ali, okay? But tell me your daddy ain't shit without telling me your daddy ain't shit, stupid bitch. You coveting somebody else's daddy? What about your daddy? What about that dick that you came out of, huh? Oh, he ain't shit. That's why he might have left your mama for another woman. That's why you're comfortable being a ugly ass, masculine ass side bitch. Hey, y'all don't like Clarissa Shields at all. At all. And I promise you, it don't care how y'all take it. I'd be glad to see her fall. I'd be glad to see all kind of bitches that act like that. Yeah, I clap for their downfall. So for you bitches that were in my comments talking about, you praying on Nicki's downfall, that's evil. Good. And I sure do. Because a bitch like that don't deserve to have no legs underneath her. And I pray that Clarissa get the same shit. See, she running around here and don't want to hear it when people are telling her that she needs to relax and she needs to calm down and she needs to stop fucking with that man's wife. She don't want to hear it. But all of these bad choices that she's making, her being a copycat, because yeah, bitch, we know you trying to be like Remy. Okay, we also know you're trying to be like Taseki. This whole beefing with bitches, this is Taseki's character. Okay, we see you trying to absorb her character because she's pregnant and she got something else going on. Yeah, we know. You a ugly ass fucking waste of a fucking woman, you dusty bitch. You fuck how much money she got. She a dusty ass, insecure, toxic little girl. And I can't wait for her to fall. I swear to God. I hope the next bitch that she fight put her on her ass so goddamn good. And even if that ain't it, something happened to push her away because society, or rather the public, getting tired of her ass because all she do is talk about this motherfucking man and fuck with this lady about this man that you've taken. Okay, you can't fit Remy's clothes because your masculine big back ass is too big for her clothes. Okay, she can't give you an outfit. You got the worthless, no good ass nigga that don't take care of none of his kids. Go on, move on with him, bitch. Go take care of that nigga. Take care of your 50-year-old son. That's also how you know Clarissa ain't shit either. And any bitch that's like her, because bitch, you 29 and had to go get a 50-year-old man. Your box ain't no good. You probably stink and you musty like a man. She looked like one of them bitches that stank. That fucked up ass walk you got in them low ass heels. Bitch, you are worthless. I'm glad people are growing tired of this type of behaviors. Glad. Because she deserves nothing more. And before y'all sit up, oh, she the chimp, she the chimp, she getting ready to fall. Okay? 6 of Wands reverse. She getting ready to fall. Everything comes to an end and to a head when you ignorant motherfuckers start mentioning people's goddamn dead parents. Okay? People are going to stop desiring to work with her. Oops. And it's probably because she's bringing Papoose around and he's causing drama, trying to be seen, trying to have his moment. Because he couldn't have a moment with Remy because he lived in Remy's fucking shadow. And because he knows that Clarissa is so goddamn ugly, he knows that he has a chance to step up in front of her and steal her limelight. That's all that's going on. Her dumb ass. Her dumb ass. Yeah, it's going a bit slowly, but yeah, her fall is coming. Okay? Okay? Because people are tired. Motherfuckers probably feel about like I do. How dare you mention Muhammad Ali and your foolishness? Yeah, them doors gonna start closing because she letting Papoose put that fucking battery in her back. Dumbass bitch. Nothing coming for her. Talking all that bullshit, baby. That 6 of Cups. People gonna remember how you cut up, okay? And while that tower is coming, you try to avoid it, or you're trying to avoid that tower from coming, or you will. It's gonna happen, baby. Okay? And people will remember your history and the way that you cut up with people. Promise y'all, she ain't shit but a toxic ass, insecure little girl. Can't wait to see Game Over for the bitch. Can't wait. I'm talking about I'm going to troll that bitch so hard. I don't give a fuck when it happens. It can be in 2 years. I'm going to still be here to troll her. And I'm going to troll those of you who sat up and pumped her up and kissed her ass and pumped up these type of behaviors and these other bitches that are doing this shit. Y'all deserve to be shamed. And I know y'all want to know, oh, is Papoose going? He probably already cheating on her, but he ain't gonna go nowhere because he wants to get her money and he know he can get it. Remy, again, go ahead and sign them divorce papers, honey, so he can go on and drain Clarissa dry. I know it hurts. I know you feel like, oh, this is my husband, baby, but he's her problem now. And literally, he's a problem. He's a problem in the world of Clarissa Shields, but she too stupid and too ugly of a bitch to realize that this nigga was sent in her path to destroy her fucking path. And she don't even see it. I can't wait for it to happen. I don't give a fuck if you don't like that I said it. Every bitch that I know that can clown like that, they've had a downfall. And a serious one too. Again, if you need any further example, look at Nicki. Alright. Alright, y'all. So let's move on over into our other foolish ring. Because I told y'all the girls are acting a fool. And I feel like it's just the Sag girls cutting up. But it's not just the Sag girls because Clarissa's ugly ass is a Pisces. And that's no shout out to all of the Pisces out there. Y'all usually a lot better than that, you know. Look better than that and every fucking thing. I mean, yeah, they be messy because look at Tamar and hell, look at Chrisean. But, fuck Clarissa. I mean that with every bone in my body. Fuck her. And any bitch that behaves like her, fuck you too. You a worthless ass bitch, and your karma gonna be nasty, just like hers is. Just like much like Taylor Swift's karma is gonna be nasty. Now y'all been asking me to do a reading on Taylor Allison Swift, and I was waiting because I wanted to see some of the shit that I said, see if some of the shit I said had come to fruition. And although I said that I was wrong about her and Travis Kelce, baby, I retract that statement. I am not wrong about them two motherfuckers, okay? Travis Kelce don't like her. Okay? You don't like her. And that is the nature of this new album that this bitch put out. She's trying to copy. And let me get into these cards, y'all, because she called herself trying to be a copycat. And she's extremely insecure. I told y'all that Travis Kelce's type was a black woman. And I know a lot of y'all are saying, oh, let's stop putting Travis Kelce with a black woman. And it's black fucking Taylor Swift fans that are saying this. You fucking coon, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Anything to put a white woman up on a pedestal, right? You fucking coon, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you are a fucking Swiftie. You black nigga. You ain't got no business being a Swiftie. You fucking Swiftie, but you hate Beyonce. You a fucking Swiftie, but you hate Mary J. Blige. You a Swiftie, but you hate Ashanti. Like, you fucking black Swifties fuck me up. You fucking coon niggas. I hope that some white person give you your nigga moment too. If I seem a bit visceral in this reading, I am, because I'm tired of y'all. Nicki's ugly. Well, she ain't ugly, but her ugly antic ass tagging Donald Trump in posts and being a super coon. And I told y'all that bitch was MAGA Minaj. Okay? Just like Taylor Swift is MAGA. Now, y'all know she hates Donald Trump. So she says. So she says. Okay? Now, I know that her and Donald Trump have their issues back and forth publicly, but why didn't she take any time and write a song about Donald Trump? She took time and I'm saying this to these fucking black Swifties before you get your black ignorant ass in my fucking comments caping for your motherfucking mammy. I'm talking to these motherfuckers. You motherfuckers have so much goddamn self-hatred amongst each other that you'll hurry up and jump to the defense of this white bitch. But she never took a swipe at any of those white people that been fucking with her. She made a whole album basically dissing black women. In essence, she's dissing black women. Okay? Now, I don't know the exact lyric, but the bitch compared black women to some darker colored stone and compared herself to the white stone. And the white stone is supposed to be perfect. And the white stone is, let's just say the bitch said rock salt, because that's all she is, bitch. You a pile of rock salt. You're nothing. Anyway, the what she was alluding to in those lyrics, I can't find it. I don't feel like finding it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But what she was alluding to is that white women are better than black women. And because Travis's ex-girlfriends all have been black, or the majority of them, or at least the past 3 have been black women, she called herself taking a swipe at black women, saying, I'm the sovereign white girl. He came back home to the white girl. Now he's going to win. He ain't won since then. Okay? He ain't won since then. See. She is literally trying to get married or force a relationship with a player. Okay? She tried to, or maybe the Swifties was the ones that drew attention to whatever their little clip was with Travis's ex-girlfriend. When Travis and his ex-girlfriend were together, and he was saying all she do is care about the phone, whatever. And Taylor tried to capitalize on that and tried to make it like, see, I'm the one that's here for you for real, and whatever the fuck the white bitch was trying to say. But Travis don't give a fuck about nothing but the camera either, honey. Why do you think he's with you? Oh, I know you don't think he wants your flat white ass. Oh, I know that couldn't be it. See, he rode your ticket as long as he needed to ride it. Now he's preparing for retirement. He doesn't need you. That NFL pension gonna be lovely. See, you married to a man who you're really not his type, or you're trying to marry a man and you're not really his type, not really nothing. You're not his type at all. So basically, Taylor is pissed off because she's invisible. No matter how alabaster that motherfucking skin is, she's invisible to her own fucking boyfriend. That jock that she's been trying to play this game for. You know, black women are the bane of her existence, honey. Specifically, his exes. His black ex-girlfriend, the one that he broke up with prior to her. And the fact that all of Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriends have moved on and started dating black women. Oh, black women are the bane of this white flat-assed bitch's motherfucking existence, honey. Oh, she can't stand us. So you black Swifties out there, you coon bitch, I want you to remember this when Taylor make another song dissing black women, okay? She talking about your black ass too. She can't stand to see your face shine. She hates to see it. You know, fuck how many black people she's around. She don't like black women, okay? Don't give a fuck if she start taking black dick tomorrow. She does not like black women, okay? She is intimidated by us. And of course, she'll try to say, oh, it's creativity. It's for entertainment. I was just doing this for entertainment. And her dumbass fans will back her up, which is why I'm cursing y'all the fuck out. But I want y'all to know, every time one of these motherfuckers call themselves going against us, black women, black folk in general, but specifically us black women, oh, baby, that downfall be a motherfucker. See, you won't only be invisible, darling, to your motherfucking player boyfriend, because you're ugly. You are just blonde hair, blue eyes, flat ass. You're just a white woman. There's nothing there, okay? Aside from being Taylor Swift, who are you, sweetheart? And I know y'all like, well, who is she supposed to be? Taylor. Not the motherfucking performer all day, every day, which is what she gives y'all. Which is why she's falling into a position of having to fucking check herself, okay? And that's the advice to her, bitch, you better check your motherfucking self. Because it ain't nobody's problem that women be choosing bad men, but your own. It's your own fault, okay? It's your own fault. And you need to stop, Taylor, before you have that Drake treatment, okay? Before you had that Drake treatment, because a lot of her fans were complaining about this album. They're like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? See, what people didn't want to see is your insecurities show up, okay? Now, I'm not the only tarot reader that has said it, but a lot of readers have said that Taylor suffers from insecurity and depression. I didn't say depression at first, but baby, this got to be depression. I'd be depressed too if I was laying my ignorant ass up with a motherfucking man and I'm not his fucking type and trying to be every piece of his motherfucking type and never will be it. No, ma'am. She's insecure as a motherfucker. Not only when it comes to other women, but specifically black women, because black women are prettier than her all day, every day. But again, you better check yourself, bitch. See, like I said, I already knew you was a hater and was envious of Travis's ex-girlfriend because you wouldn't leave her alone, okay? This ain't the first time Taylor took a swipe at that woman, but it didn't go nowhere. It didn't land the last time, so she just fell back. What is she doing now? Being a copycat. Being a fucking copycat. Trying to copy off what Nicki's doing. Trying to copy off what black women in hip-hop are doing. Taking swipes at motherfuckers. Trying her damnness to copy Beyonce. Y'all remember when Beyonce was Sasha Fierce and all of that? This is what Taylor calls herself doing with this showgirls bullshit. Yeah, this. A whole copy, baby. She also over there trying to copy everything that all of Travis's ex-girlfriends did, honey, because look, that insecurity runs deep in that white girl, honey, down to the fact that she had to write a whole album about that woman. Or about black women that he's dated, period. Or about the black women that her exes are currently dating. Yeah, Taylor is jealous-hearted and evil, like most white women are. I don't give a fuck if you white and you watching this. I said it. And I'll say it again. Most white women, if not all, 99% of them are jealous-hearted, evil, envious, demonic bitches. Making albums because this motherfucker's still in contact with his bitch. You over there falling apart. Taylor over here falling apart because she's making bad choices in men, trying to claim what's hers, baby. She trying to stir up girl fights and all of that. When in the end, she doing all that fighting and bullshit because she's getting played. Because Travis is playing her. You see, manipulation, lies, control, baby. He lying all of your stupid ass. Like I said, Taylor's got a fucked up ass temper. She over there getting mad with everybody else because she's getting played. Still making fucked up stupid ass choices. Still looking for the jock from high school. Just a grown, stupid 30-something-year-old, stupid, flat ass, tall ass white bitch. I can't even shit on her enough, y'all. Damn, maybe I need to light my blunt so I can start shitting on bitches better. And yeah, Taylor pissed off because she's getting played. Like I told y'all, Travis is in contact with his ex-girlfriend. Sitting over there stewing in her feelings because her man lying. Okay? Because her man lying. Her man has no intentions on making their union official, has no intentions on walking her to the altar. And that's not to say, again, tarot is very subjective. What's up, y'all? So yesterday the sound went out on the video and I had to start it over and pick up pretty much where I left off on the Taylor Swift reading. So if you haven't seen the beginning of it, maybe get back to it, but there's no way you couldn't have seen the beginning of it because I'm putting this right behind it so that I can pick up where I left off at, because the sound fell away from the video, ironically, at that moment when I was getting into the nitty-gritty of this update on Taylor Swift and this record and her relationship with Travis. But I'll digress. Like I said in the other video, tarot is very, very subjective. What I'm saying could change day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute. Hey, it could change the second after I say it, okay? But I fully believe that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are not going to be together long. But let me go back a little bit so I can catch you up in the reading. I stated that black women seem to be the bane of Taylor's existence right now. I mean, everything about this new album is a diss to black women, okay? I know you Swifties are going to argue that point, and you're going to, oh no, she has black friends. She's friends with Ice Spice, whatever bitch y'all can pull out y'all ass. This is who y'all are going to go get, okay? Yes, we are smoking, y'all. We got our blunt here, or the rest of a blunt, and we probably going to light another one before we get through with these cards. But anyway, yeah. Black women seem to be the bane of this bitch's existence, and she's awful defensive when it comes to us, specifically with the black women, or the black woman that her ex-boyfriend was dating right before he started dating her. And like I said, she has an issue with the fact that all of her ex-boyfriends have moved on and either married or are dating black women right now. Black women are the bane of her existence. So she is somehow in some type of one-sided beef competition, whatever the fuck, with Travis's ex-girlfriend, okay? Directly, it's her. She's going to use her music to get her beef out there, or get her little feelings, or get her little issue off, because she's haunted by the fact that, like I said, black women seem to have achieved that relationship status that she hasn't. Some of her ex-boyfriends married black women, and some are just in long-term relationships with black women. If I'm not mistaken, one of them, I think, has a kid with the black woman. Like, they've moved on, and Taylor is still in the space of shopping for her boyfriend, or shopping for whomever her spouse is, or whomever her one is. And it is a thorn in her side that the black women that she claims that she's a ally of, the black women that she claims she loves, all of this bullshit, you know, that she puts out there just to sell a record, okay? That's all that's for. She does all of this shit for show, and she puts on her show, but deep down she's haunted by the fact that those black women have leveled up, and she again is still in the same space romantically. That's where her drama is coming from. That's where she's going to, that's the source of her creativity. She's going to use drama, and she's going to lean into her fans to help perpetuate and garner this drama, because she has no personality. She's just white girl, like white girl from Pennsylvania, literally, and she cannot stand that. Simply put, she is falling the fuck apart, because deep down she knows her and Travis Kelce are not compatible. She can try, she will try, she might, but they are not compatible at all, okay? And this deep down pisses her the fuck off, baby. That girl mad about that thing. She like, oh my God, my whiteness wasn't enough. You know, she's in her feelings about it. That's where this album has come from. That's where this diss track, this is where her putting on a show is coming from. But I want y'all to understand, this is coming from a place of insecurity, envy, and hate. Okay? This is where this shit is coming from with her. This is not talent. This is her recording or putting her true personal feelings, or not, yeah, true personal feelings about this black woman, but black women in general, to a recording and calling it fucking entertainment. But hey, she better check herself, because look, her cards are saying that the situation's about to explode. Let me pull this back so y'all can see a little bit better, because I couldn't see. Don't want y'all struggling. Some shit's about to explode. And I know I've been saying this probably for a year or so, but please believe she's the key to the drama that's about to go down. So just get your popcorn and enjoy the gossip that's about to go on, because eventually they will break up, y'all. Okay? Now let's get deeper into this shit, okay? Because I had pulled a bunch of little cards, and I hope I don't run out of space again, because that was the problem in the first place. That's why the damn shit cut off. But anyway, yeah, Taylor has been a snake like this. I know that people are going to try to pretend to be a champion or play her up like she's so nice, she bakes cookies for her fans type shit. Like, yeah, I know she does all of that, but she's no good. Okay, she's just like every other white bitch. Okay, she thought that her whiteness, okay, her whiteness was the key, and her white privilege was the key to the giving Travis these things, like keys to whatever, being a blonde-haired, blue-eyed singer, and being popular, and being white people's girl, like the choice amongst the Protestant white people. She wanted to show Travis, like, or she wanted to be known to him that, you know, all this white privilege I got can bring about many things as long as you promise to make me your wife. And I'm not saying she said that, but that's the energy she gives. She gives up grown bitch that would accept a promise ring energy. Yeah. Consistent bad choices. Y'all know what it is. Taylor has a tendency of painting these men to being toxic in a relationship, but I absolutely believe it's her. I absolutely believe that Taylor is a bigot as well. That's why she's selling these motherfucking necklaces with these low-key thunder stripes on it. Y'all better check this bitch. Y'all such Swifties, y'all better get in behind her and check her motherfucking ass, because she's definitely showing a very toxic side of herself, making a bad choice. Like, why would you put a fucking necklace out with a thunder strike on it, knowing the climate of what we got going on in America now? You choose this moment to use a thunderbolt. Bitch, are you kidding me? Bad choices, just like she chooses bad men, and she gets involved way too soon with them. And if, you know, with her getting involved way too soon, she rushes in because she feels like she can change them. And with her rushing in, she always gets hurt. Travis gonna hurt her motherfucking ass too, because she's not as tight, okay? I know Swifties don't want to hear that, but he's not. Let's keep going. Let's keep going so I can show y'all. People have warned her, like, doing these things, getting involved with certain types of men or getting involved too soon was risky. Y'all know what it gives. Some people may have told her, I think you might need to relax, take some time to yourself, focus on you. But y'all know she don't want to hear that. First of all, she's a white woman. Second of all, she's a Sagittarius white woman, okay? You cannot tell her shit, okay? Because she is living by this outdated ass thought process. Like, I want to say she's living in the movie Grease with this love story, this once upon a time shit she's got going on in her head, thinking that Travis will keep this promise to her, although it's not a marriage, a proposal, none of that. He promises to be a good boyfriend. As long as, you know, he's a good boyfriend, she'll continue to give in to whatever sexual kink he has. And like she's singing about dick on that song, this is the best sex I've ever had. This is lust, not love. She's not in love with him. Although she thinks she is. She's in love with the sex that he's bringing. She thinks that, you know. And with her thinking that she's so in love with him and things are going to go her way, she's hell-bent on fighting for what she loves, which is the status that comes with the nerdy girl being with the jock. Like, she just really stuck in high school. And whatever issues that Travis has, like being unfaithful, allegedly, she's going to fix that, you know. She's too attached and she gives way too much to relationships. And this one isn't any different. It's almost like she seeks out men who need rescuing in some shape, form, or fashion. But it turns into her being needy because she's still feeling incomplete. And underneath all of that hatred, all of that venom she's got now talking shit, is her feeling unlovable and pent up anger because she spent a lot of time criticizing Travis because she allegedly has these expectations on this relationship that she thought would be met by now, and they're not. And she's still out here seeking perfection in these situations, or in this situation. Being fucking demanding, being a Karen. You know what white women give. She gonna make it her way of the fucking highway. It's gotta be exactly what she wants, and she wants that fairy tale that storybook ending, and it's not going to happen for her because, baby, like I said, Travis doesn't necessarily need her right now. He's entertaining it, but shit, he's Travis fucking Kelsey. Like I said, he's reaching retirement. That NFL pension is getting ready to be really nice for him. They're already fighting about it, honey, because there's a disconnect present. I don't think he's fucking with the fact that she put that song out or made that album's theme about dissing his ex-girlfriends or making herself be uplifted because she's a white woman. I don't think he's fucking with that. That and his cards seem to indicate that he's still out here doing his thing, okay? I told y'all, Taylor is invisible to him. She's not his type. She's boring. She's vanilla. She's white. Keep telling y'all that. I know a lot of y'all like, oh, don't put him back with black women and da-da-da-da-da-da. That's what he wants, okay? And that apparently is what wants him too, okay? But he's still operating out of confusion and indecision because he really doesn't know what he wants either, okay? Now, he does state that he wants to be in a situation, but not necessarily really for real long term with Taylor. Okay. In fact, he kind of feels like she's a bugaboo. She's getting on that motherfucking man's nerves. I'm positive she is. She's childish as shit. She's almost 30-something years old, and she's still looking for that fairy tale happily ever after energy and that fairy tale happily ever after situation, and it's not gonna happen. Or at least it's not gonna happen that way. Because he does a lot of comparing and contrasting her to, you know, his exes and shit. Sending up them stupid ass mixed signals. I love you. Love bombing her. Taking pictures with her. I love my girl and all in and all that shit. But then next minute he's being cold. Because these bitches are around, honey. Because these bitches are around, alright? These gals that ain't all vanilla like Taylor. No matter how much dick she's sucking from the back. It ain't satisfying her. He's allegedly doing his motherfucking thing, honey. Or at least thinking about it. Well, at least he's gonna protect himself. At least he ain't gonna be out here. He care that much about Taylor. And he ain't gonna be out here fucking around raw. He at least gonna, you know, burn the evidence. He ain't gonna let the bitch see it. But the funny part is, while she's concentrating on his black ex-girlfriend and the black girlfriends and wives of her exes, Travis might be creeping around with one of her lily white ass fake friends, honey. Oh yeah, she's got some whores around her. And there's possibility of a private relationship going on right now between Travis and one of her alleged friends. Her white friends. Let me be clear. This seems to be a white woman, okay? But this is Taylor's addiction. Love is her addiction, and this is going to be the thing that she continues to martyr herself over, okay? Let me put the cards down right. And love will be her undoing, honey. And doesn't mean that she's gonna die, but this girl is so love sick, like she'll go to the grave chasing love. And that's crazy. And I know Taylor. Love sucks, okay? That's your deep anxiety. Love sucks. You know, you things don't work out all of the time, but it's because of your insecurities, honey. And that fear of cheating, because you know you're really getting played. You can't really shift that over onto other people, okay? But when you do catch your man, or you get that evidence, just make sure you look for those red lipstick stains, and look who it is that got the red, wears the red lipstick around you, okay? She's been there with you when you, I suppose, had those past breakup relationships, because this cycle is repeating itself. Looks like everyone is still leaving Taylor, Travis included. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this is y'all getting to the altar, or y'all, this is Taylor and Travis getting to the altar, but in the end, they are not going to be together. So if they do get to the altar, get towards the altar, they are going to break up. Mainly because she is not his motherfucking type, okay? I know y'all don't agree with that, but that man is looking more and more bored sitting up around that woman. And the fact that she's trying to execute her whiteness right now, I don't think he's fucking with that. I don't think he's fucking with that. But we'll see. I see her being fated to be alone, though. Alright, y'all. So, y'all, let's talk about Kevin Federline and Britney Spears really quickly. I know I keep popping in with these impromptu readings, or these just pop-up readings, but it's like stuff that I don't want to miss. It's like things that I should include in this video, so that we can talk about it a little bit, so that we can get a little bit of dialogue going surrounding it. But let's talk about not necessarily only the situation at hand, because it's just beginning to brew, but we know the history between Kevin Federline and Britney Spears, and we know that whole toxic circus of a marriage that they were in. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about the Britney's energy and the other people that I feel like are pieces, important pieces in this puzzle, or in this story that's unraveling about Britney Spears. I don't have any judgments about Britney Spears. I don't dislike her. I think that Britney needs some help. I think that at a young age, she was brought to the industry by parents who were just as greedy as the people in the industry who was looking for somebody to siphon for their talent and feed off of. I think that Britney is not around people that cares about her, because although, yes, it's good to see her in her freedom, she's not necessarily free for real, y'all. There's a lot of alleged, and according to my cards, things that are going on in the background still that while she is out of the conservatorship, she's still very much still a slave, so to speak, to whomever her record company is, whomever her handlers are, whomever it is who started the conservatorship, and I believe it was her father. Anyway, I'm just going to go into the regular tarot cards first that I pulled on Britney, and then I'm going to use all oracle to explain what I'm saying. Unfortunately, Britney comes in with a Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which means that these are very, very karmic situations that are about to occur in her life. And it's not because, how can I put this? Because a lot of the karmic things that are going on are things that Britney allowed herself to build up in her life. Things that she chose to have in her life or to allow in her life. The people she allowed in her life. And again, back to her own choices during the height of Britney Spears. Sure, she had some people doing some things to her, but that does not say that she's without fault. So again, we come in with the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Britney came up with a whole lot of swords, y'all, okay? That's a lot of fighting energy. Not that that's Britney's energy, but because the cards are in reverse for her, these are the people that are around her. These people do not care about this woman, okay? And a lot of the things, like I said, that are going on are things that have happened in her life. With that karma coming up with the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups is just her youth. In her youth, things that she did prior to, well, she was always a victim, okay? But before it got way out of hand, if you will. These are things that are revisiting her because of some mistakes or some choices that she made in her youth, okay? And Britney doesn't understand, nor do I think that she has the mental capacity to understand that she is the only one that can truly free herself from this. And although she gives up in the oracle cards the energy overall of not really caring or addressing things, she's worried about it, okay? Because she kind of feels like nobody likes her, or maybe this is her feeling like nobody understands her, especially when it comes to her child's father. But she doesn't really want to deal with the shit. Like, she's really not unbothered, but she finds other ways to deal with it, such as this fight. Like, she's running away from it. She's like, okay, whatever he's saying about, what's their names, Preston and Jaden? I can't remember her son's name, but he's making this issue out about her parenting, even though her sons are like, what, 22 and 24 or 24 and 26. They're full-grown men. So there's nothing for Kevin to grasp onto. However, because he knows that Britney is not going to fight back or isn't going to put up too much of a fight, and the people around her don't really give a damn, and he knows that the public feeds off of gossip and all kinds of bullshit when it comes to celebrities, he knows that he has an angle there, and he knows that he can kind of control the narrative, as well as Britney Spears' record company or whomever this is that has their clutches in her. This is probably her father as well, allegedly, with their conservatorship. Here is the 6 of coins showing back up. This is Britney begging for freedom. Not the coins ain't necessarily her money, y'all. That is control, okay? She is still very much so under control of whomever this is that put her in the conservatorship, whoever has control over her money, whoever has control of her fucking life. They still got her, okay? And Britney worries about that shit a lot. She worries. She spends a lot of time worrying about whether or not these people are coming to get her, okay? But don't be fooled or give her too much, because that judgment card is in reverse. There's a lot of delusions with her thoughts. There are still a lot of bad choices that she's making, and unfortunately, if she doesn't or somebody doesn't get a hand on Britney, things are not going to end well for her. That is the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Death card. I told you she had a whole lot of swords in her cards, and she also has the Death card and finality showing up even in her oracle cards. But y'all just get ready for it, because again, here's a situation that's about to explode surrounding Britney Spears. She just had a little bit of shit show up, like when she had to go to court or some bullshit about when she punched the security guard or something she did. Something's going to blow up, and not only that situation is going to blow up her ex-husband and both of her ex-husbands, because y'all know she's been married twice. That little weird marriage that she was just in a couple years ago, and then that marriage to Federline. All of this shit is about to come back, okay? Her bugaboo ass husbands. S on the end of that, like I said. I remember that video I did on Britney Spears a while back, and YouTube restricted that video because I believe her handlers might have gotten a hold to it and seen it, and they, not demonetized it, they limited the monetization on it. And I feel like they did that shit because there was a lot of truths in it. I said this past husband that she just divorced, he wasn't there for anything but to get what he wanted to get up out of her, and she still married the motherfucker. Or she was already married. She might have already been married by then, but I already said that he was not there for real. Well, this video got fucked with and whatever, and lo and behold, I was right. It's the same fucking situation. Both of her ex-husbands can come back. But I believe Federline is the one that her handlers or the people that control her are going to use to put on a show, okay? This time they are going to show up with all kinds of recordings and real life proof to further the allegations that they're going to state about Britney Spears. So unfortunately for Britney's fans, y'all are really going to get a chance to see another side of Britney. Okay, and that doesn't mean you don't have to fuck with her or whatever, but just know that here they gonna present proof. They've been gathering this proof for years anyway, because they knew that she might have gotten out of her conservatorship, so they've got to find a way to get her back in, and they've got the recorded proof. Again, y'all, this is a lot of Britney's karma, okay? Told y'all karma kept showing up back and forth in her deck, even in her oracle cards, and this is what we're pulling now. And I'm not saying that Britney, underneath all of this craziness and drama and this psychosis that she's going through, that she's not a beautiful human being, because she does come up with the beauty card, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. I don't doubt that that's true for 1 minute, but to be truthful, you know, you got to be truthful when it comes to pulling these cards and what's in front of you. Her cards indicate that although all of this is, you know, wonderful about her being a beautiful human being, she still lacks clarity, and she's operating out of a space of confusion. Her mind is not right, okay? They've broken that woman's mind. And I'm not lambasting her, because we've all made mistakes, okay? But in this situation, Britney Spears is definitely misunderstood, definitely a victim, and she's definitely a lost soul. I don't know that there's going to be a point for Britney to come back from, okay? She's right now at a breaking point. She's reaching her final straw, and she's already in a space of being overwhelmed. She's definitely depressed, going through depression, high levels of stress, because again, the people around her don't give a damn about her. They know that she is a broken human being. They know that the people that handled her prior to assigning them to me and handling, because I don't feel like she's free at all, okay, because the influences card shows up, okay. She's still very much so entangled in whatever that was that had control over her, okay, because they knew who she was. And the people that are clinging to her now, being these other bad influences, they know who she is. Britney Spears is still Britney Spears, okay. They know now also that Britney Spears has cloudy judgment, and she's operating out of a space of ecstasy, and it's a toxic ecstasy, okay? She's thinking that everything is a good time, looking for excitement and chasing thrills, and these people are helping her find that, but that's because they're karmic friends. They don't give a shit about her. Their loyalty only lies in what they can get from her and what the benefit of knowing or being aligned with Britney Spears is, okay? There are no boundaries, all right? And when they come and get what they get out of her, they start a fight or some type of conflict, run to the tabloids, and they abandon her, just like Kevin Federline did, just like her other husband did. Britney probably is operating out of a spirit of rejection, okay, because a lot of these situations and these people are twin flames to her. Not only her husbands, who, again, married her for money, and again, Kevin Federline trapped the shit out of her. This last dude, I forgot his name, but he was trying to trap her too, but he absolutely married her for her money. Britney couldn't hold no babies, or couldn't have no baby by him, so they went on and got rid of that situation. But this shit is coming back, okay? And unfortunately, unfortunately, like I said, this is karma for Britney. A lot of this is karma for her. This is consequences, cause and effect, and some spiritual debts, okay? Don't mean to be abysmal or, you know, a Debbie Downer, but situation looks hopeless for her. Looks like she's in a emotional storm and in a place of sorrow. And like I said, she's operating out of a spirit of confusion, and it's not going to be before long that she reaches that spiritual exhaustion, or that enough, I'm done, okay? And it's weird that that energy showed up in her cards, because that's what I feel like these folks got going on. I feel like this is what whomever her handlers are, or whomever the people that control what she got going on in her life, I feel like that's what they got going on, okay? Whomever it is, that boss daddy, that's either her daddy, or this is her record company, or this is both of them, okay? They got a grudge and they're holding it against her. If those of you that want to ask, is she hexed? Of course they're doing spell work on her. They're doing this so that they can force her to do what they need her to do what they need done, okay? But I think she's kind of wearing out her usefulness for them, okay? So they need an accomplice, a partner in crime. They need somebody to get close enough to her, or regain getting close enough to her, or someone to help them further the destruction of her image, because that's what they're getting ready to do, really further try to tear Britney's image down. They need a partner in crime, or they need a accomplice. They need somebody to help further their campaign against her, if you will. And who else other than Kevin Federline's greedy, shady, ain't shit jackass self would they go get? I mean, they know that he's a shallow, hollow, empty motherfucker who is in the deepest pit of obscurity, but somehow he really, in his shallowness, believes that he's still a celebrity because he was married to Britney Spears. Of course, they can use him to bring pain to Britney Spears, or to try to throw salt on her name, further throw salt on her name, because, I mean, let's be real, her reputation is tarnished. And that's not taking a shot at Britney, that's not shitting on her, nothing. That is me just reading her cards. But I'm not wrong when I say that Kevin Federline would waste no time causing pain to her, okay? Because he's got an elusive energy about him anyway. There's dishonesty, deception, and trickery present. He's always been jealous of her. He literally was the fucking weapon formed against her that she allowed to prosper. Okay, he's jealous of her, and he's a wolf in sheep clothing. He always has been. Operating out of pride and ego, you know. Because he feels like he should be the star instead of Britney. You know, clinging to the hope that someday, somehow, he'll be famous. And he will try to tear Britney Spears down to get there. I mean, he's really, really bitter. And he couldn't wait. He was holding out hope that one day he would get a chance to destroy her. Like, he's obsessing over it. Not only him, but his wife as well. Why this bitch is jealous of Britney Spears or have such venom in her spirit for Britney Spears, I don't know. But we're definitely going to find out. But her handlers knew, or the people that hold her contract knew that, you know, this motherfucker here is always looking for some money because he ain't got no money. So it was easy for them to make him a dirty fucking offer to start some drama in Britney Spears' life. Not that there was no drama present, but they're like, well, hell, we can pay this little broke motherfucker a few little coins. And of course, he feels like he just hit the jackpot because he's not happy in his life, neither is his wife. His broke ass got a lot of money problems, okay? So he has to go back to what he was doing in the first place, milking Britney, doing things to get Britney's money. He was a thief, okay? He robbed that girl physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, all of that, okay? He trapped her with a baby, or with babies, and a fucked up marriage. Made sure he got close enough to her so that he can do all of this spying and get all of her business so that when it comes time for him to cash in, like now, he can. So look forward to him telling a lot of shit about her, okay, and about their marriage. And unfortunately, y'all, again, he's going to come with proof, okay? He's even going to be dropping it from behind fake accounts, probably going to Lipstick Alley, dropping motherfucking blind items about shit that the drugs and shit that she used to do. Probably has pictures of Britney when she high, buying a dope or getting snorting the shit, whatever the fuck. And this is all alleged. But he's going to have all of this proof of her always partying. Not only that, he's going to talk about Britney allegedly cheating on him too. So he's really going to be spilling the beans. It is not just him, because her handlers reached out real far. That's why I say I think her family has a lot to do with this still, because her family is showing up. And I know this is nothing but Jamie Lynn's hating ass, y'all. This is nobody but her. Her underneath this family card with the hater, betrayal, and envy card, that is Jamie Lynn. She tried to make it look like Britney was the promiscuous one, but this was Jamie Lynn. So this is a tactic, okay, to shift the focus off of her foolishness and force it onto Britney. And this is more of ego showing up. But either way, her handlers are digging for dirt and digging for dirty ass people to help further sully this girl's name so that they can Destroy her career. Further destroy her career. Destroy the rest of it. Destroy the rest of her public image just to destroy Britney Spears. And do not let this card fly over your head, okay? This is their overall end goal. Alright? But, as I said, a lot of this has to do with karma that Britney is facing because of shit she did when she was younger. Although she was this Musketeer girl, let's not act like she didn't make some bad choices. And let's not act like she didn't have a bad reputation. She wasn't that dirty white girl walking around in gas stations with her shoes off and shit. She was really doing some dusty shit, okay? Getting high, drinking, just hanging out, pissing outside. You know, she was really cutting up. And I'm not lambasting her because, again, we all done had our crash out moments. But a lot of this shit is because of Britney's own actions, okay? These are people who matched her energy at the time. Her energy apparently at the time was vibrating low. Make no mistake, she's vibrating very low right now too. Okay, she's just at a higher well shit, she not even a higher level. Shit, she might be next door to the shit, but the level of low vibration that she is, but hell, there's no freedom. Shit, I can't even say that. All I can say is that this girl is in a spiritual, chaotic time in her life, okay? A further spiritual, chaotic time in her life. And, again, this is shit from her past coming back. Because Britney does not close doors. She literally runs away from things, or she not physically plugs her ears, but she plugs her ears and she don't want to hear it when she's being warned about situations or told about situations, such as this shit with Kevin Federline. She could not stay away from that man, okay? She knew that she had the money to live this fantasy of this once upon a time love story, this happily ever after. Kevin Federline fed into the shit that she was doing, you know, had fun, doing drugs and doing whatever the fuck they were doing. And Britney Spears, being Britney Spears, could finance it, okay? But let's not act like this current toxic situation or the shit that Kevin Federline put her through is not her karma, y'all, okay? Because the shit she's going through now, or the firestorm that she went through with Kevin Federline, is mirroring the shit that she put Shar Jackson through, okay? Y'all remember she used to, Kevin Federline used to go with Shar first, and Britney went over there and got in between them and destroyed, even if they weren't gonna last, okay? I keep telling y'all ass to stop stepping on other women's motherfucking toes. Let the relationship break up, then you gonna holler at this motherfucker. But that's not what Britney did. She put herself in between them and caused a firestorm. So the current shit she's going through, all of the karma, drama endings, loss, mental breakdowns, and all of this shit that Kevin put her through is the same shit she caused Shar to go through, okay? Here's the girl fight card coming up. Britney might have allegedly used a little bit of spell work. You know, she from Louisiana. They gets down, honey. She presented herself as that motherfucking Jezebel at first with no strings attached with Kevin, but they started fucking reckless, not caring, and Britney ended up pregnant. Suddenly Kevin loved her, and then they had to get married, okay? So, although, yeah, it's fucked up that this is happening, but Britney caused all of this on her own, going over there stepping on Shar's feet. If she had left Kevin where she was at, she wouldn't have an ex-husband coming back right now getting ready to help destroy the rest of her career, okay? And it's just the same thing as that Taylor Swift situation. Britney Spears, being the white woman, thought she taken a white man, away from a black woman, and she felt like she won. See, these were her feelings then. Now she's feeling like shit because she had a real love-hate relationship with Kevin Federline. And I'm talking about some toxic, fucked up shit, okay? He did all kinds of dishonest, deceptive shit to her, okay? I'll bet you she regrets fucking with him now. All of this new shit that's coming up, she probably like, God damn, will he get away from me? Will he leave me the fuck alone? No, bitch. No. That's how karma works. And I'm not shitting on her, but I just don't want y'all to forget she did do the same thing to Shaw Jackson. So no matter how much Britney runs from it, tries not to address it, talks around it, dances in lowered panties on Instagram, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much she looks at this through free spirit eyes, like no matter how much she pretends this shit is not happening, no matter how much she pretends to be so fucking crazy, she doesn't see her life falling further apart. No matter how much her ego, because she's crazy, but she ain't that crazy, y'all. A lot of her motherfucking ego has her running away from these things and not dealing with them and offering a fake smile and pretending to be unfazed. Like I said, dancing on Instagram in little ass panties, traveling, doing shit, you know, just basically overall wasting time. Meanwhile, the fucking devil is still busy in her fucking life in the background, preparing shit for her. Okay, there's no doubt she's still getting high doing shit. Them people that are around her are a part of this little regime. Okay, this little destroy Britney regime. Let me put it like that. They already watching her. She think that she free, or she thought she was free. They are watching her because they didn't. Like I said, they've gotten all of their usefulness out of her. So let's go on and start the destruction of her career. Y'all remember how they did Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston and Prince before? Yeah, before they took flight. Okay, stay close. I'm almost done cooking. They got life insurance on her, just like Black Ground Records had on Aaliyah. See, like I said, Britney, although she's allegedly out of her conservatorship, she's still very much so trapped. So please look forward to her being assigned another handler, another boyfriend that shows up. Understand that he's a handler, okay? He'll pretend that they're a couple. They might even get married, but know that he has hidden motives and he is being paid, okay, to make sure that Britney stays in this imprisonment. And he's got to get his money. And in order for him to get what he comes there to get and whatever extras, and in order for the plan to fully work, and this is just a legend and what I'm pulling from the cards, he's got to marry her so that they can fully abuse and neglect her. And you better believe, all right, let me move these. You better believe I am not playing with them first cards that I pulled. They would dead ass have this look like this is what happened to that girl. Knowing that they done played with her mind and got this new handler around her, and they're putting all of these substances in front of her so that she can have a bathtub incident too, or so she can fall in the elevator, or she can accidentally get COVID and stop breathing. Like, please believe there's a cover-up coming surrounding Britney Spears. And I'm telling y'all, this is her handlers, her overall handlers. Again, allegedly, could be her father, could be her record company, could be a combination of both of them. But she is definitely cursed, and they are definitely going to get what they came to get out of Britney Spears. All right. All right, y'all, we are back, and I hope that y'all can hear me because my microphone apparently died out during the last motherfucking yelling fest that I was doing. Hopefully y'all heard me. I'm pretty sure you did because I talk quite loud anyway. I'm just trying to make sure that this microphone stays on because we got some shit to talk, y'all. But yeah, I know I was cutting up a minute ago, but it's about time for somebody to let you bitches have it, okay? Like, enough of this bullshit, enough of this whore behaviors that y'all got going on, enough of this stepping on other women's toes. Bitches, enough of it, okay? People have grown tired of it, which is why bitches like Saweetie right now are being, walked away from. People ain't fucking with her because they gossip about her. Yes, we moving right on into talking about Diamante Harper, aka Saweetie, with her whore ass, allegedly. Baby, them rumors been around for years. I had to make sure my microphone was still on. Baby, them rumors been around for years. I don't know what type of bullshit you playing. Like I said in the other reading, you're not going to play this game, sweetheart. And if you do play this game, you're not going to get away with it because people don't believe it. Them rumors about you being a a pussy selling bitch, a mixed piece of ass, as I've called you for the past 2 or 3 years that I've been doing readings on you, okay? You were told in the beginning, before I gave all of this vitriol, before I started shitting on you, okay? You were told to cool your jets, okay? Nobody's denying that you're pretty, although that recently now your stupid ass is trying to use pretty privilege or pretty punishment, excuse me, for the reason why you can't get on. No, baby, people ain't fucking with you because them rumors about you are true, okay? Them videos that some of these niggas got starring you and your mixed ass. You know, that's what she leads with. I'm mixed. Yeah, them videos allegedly that some of these niggas got. Those things that you've said, the way that you've presented yourself in your fucking music. Oh, bitch, please. Pretty punishment, my ass. It's about time that you get punished, okay? Because you are the type of bitch who is against family, okay? You are the type of bitch who will come in and you have no issue about stepping on another woman's motherfucking toes, okay? You are a home wrecker. You are the type of bitch that will use a man and will step on a woman's toes while using said man. Honey, miss me with the bullshit, okay? Miss me with the victimhood, sweetie. You are a demonic succubus ass bitch, okay? The reason you are receiving the heartache and the backlash that you are getting, again, see, when I said it, I was called Miss Cleo. When I told you to calm your ass down before motherfuckers stop taking you seriously and before none of these men take your slutty ass seriously. See, I was called Miss Cleo by you from your fucking fake page and from the very few fans that you do have, bitch, because you don't have any, okay? But it looks like I was telling you the truth, huh? Them motherfucking rumors about your ass, and I turned it in reverse just to emphasize the fact that rumors are present, bitch. Okay? But that camera says it all. The way that you've conducted yourself, all of that. This is why people ain't fucking with you. You're a fucking succubus. Okay? You are here to cause chaos. You are a Queen of Pentacles whore. Okay? You are the type of bitch that destroys people's families. And while I am not saying that these married men shouldn't be held accountable, because they should, because in the first fucking place, you funky bitch, you the married person. Fuck you mean. But bitch, you don't have to place yourself in position to be that motherfucker. But because you've always gotten what you want, and I'm going to go back to the reverse position it was in, you've always gotten what you want based off of your mixed heritage and your light skin and your curly hair, okay? Because other than that, baby, they wouldn't fuck with you. Let's just say, for instance, you were my skin complexion. Baby, they wouldn't have fucked with you. No, I'm not chocolate. I'm one of the lighter browns. Not light brown, but one of the lighter, darker skinned women. If you were my skin complexion, baby, they wouldn't have even looked your fucking way. But because you were a mixed piece of ass and because your mama was a hoe too, oh yeah, I said it, because I grew up when your mama was one of the video vixens, honey. Yeah, your mama's older than me, but I'm old enough to remember your mama, and I know your mama was a hoe. The St. Lunatics passed her around so much, baby, passed her up to twisting them in motherfucking Chicago. Oh yeah, I know about your mammy, honey. And the fruit never falls far from the rotten ass tree. You just like your mammy. Got so much of what you wanted because of your mixed heritage and because your mama slutted out first that you was able to move around. But that shit done stopped for you, ain't it? Again, in the age of Aquarius, nothing that you motherfuckers are doing or saying in private is going to be hidden. Everything will be brought to light, and y'all are going to find out that Sweetie is just like her motherfucking mama. Her mama is like this. Not telling no fucking lies just to have no fucking views. I remember that lady. Okay? Been around rap niggas. Been around them. And she was right there too. Being a whore. See, I was the fat girl. They wasn't paying me no attention, so I could sit back and watch. So why my plus size queens get up and mix in these circles, baby. these motherfuckers gonna talk all up in front of you because they so ignorant. I guess they feel like because you plus size, you can't hear out your ears. You can't hear shit. Go sit up around these dumb motherfuckers and watch how lax they are and how loose their mouth is and how much shit they talk in front of you. And watch how much tea you get, baby. Gonna just call you a kettle of English tea, baby, because they gonna pour all of it. And you gonna get every piece of it because you're the fat girl. Remember I told y'all that. Because bitches like Saweetie and her mama, yeah. All them rumors about her and about her mama, all that shit's true, honey. All of that's true. See, she's mad because now she's in her ego. Oh, it's not fair. Nobody's working with me, baby. You were never going to be successful anyway, okay? You were never going to be successful anyway. As I told you, bitch, you should have married rich because hip-hop ain't going to work for you. I don't give a damn how much you try. You put out some more of your pussy-selling songs. You call yourself an icy princess, but your motherfucking little apartment is up for eviction right now. But anyway, yeah, girl, you ain't got it like that. Your people are not fucking with you because you're untalented. That and now you're 32, darling. Okay, see, I tried to tell you to go on and marry rich. Okay, see, now you ain't got no money. Now you got to fuck with niggas that ain't got money, or after these rumors that have come out about you that have been confirmed, allegedly. See, after these rumors then started stirring and being confirmed, bitch, and that lady that you played for her money, I hope she get every piece of her dollars, baby, because you wouldn't have played with damn white bitch like that. But anyway, yeah, I told you to marry a rich bitch because niggas ain't finna be breaking you off no piece, bitch. They see what you is. They see that you a fucking deviant. They see that you a motherfucking succubus, bitch. These niggas finna close they wallet up to you. Again, you 32. You ain't young and spry no more, bitch. You're almost getting up there to be auntie age. You out that ballpark for these fucking shallow ass men, these shallow ass rich men. Yeah, you're worthless now, sweetheart. How about you use that fucking master's degree you got from USC to make yourself a better person, because this ain't gonna work for you, sweetheart. No matter how you try to play victim, you fucked your circle up literally by fucking everybody's man, bitch. You succubus, bitch. Destroying everything. Don't matter. And slept with Cardi's motherfucking husband because you wasn't a wife. Fucking all these other men's the women's husbands because you'll never be a motherfucking wife. You're a fucking succubus. You're a mixed piece of ass. Lady ain't lying on your punky. Ooh, pretty punishment, girl. Go on somewhere, okay? Like I said, you better marry rich because your history is over, baby. Your history done caught up with you, and these niggas ain't finna be coming up out their pockets for you no more. In fact, sweetie, you about to hit the wall, baby. That embarrassment you feeling on that 5 of cups means that 6 of cups coming back, okay? Your history is going to be your downfall, ma'am, okay? All them men that you fucked on, all of them women's motherfucking homes that you fucked up, sweetie's probably in a real Saturn return period, and she's making all these fucked up decisions. Watch how crazy her life turns, okay? Because she's doing this, because she's stepping on other women's toes, because she's not taking accountability for the things that she's done. Not taking accountability for the fact that you have been a slut out here fucking everybody's man. Baby, you about to get your karma in the fucking worst way. You about to have your karma in the worst way. And every woman that you've hurt and destroyed her family because you were being a succubus bitch, baby, they can ready to come up on and laugh at you, okay? Your hideous past, your promiscuous ass past, your don't give a fuck about other women, I'ma step on her toes by sleeping with her motherfucking man past, it's about to catch up with you. Or rather, let me say it has caught up with you. Be good, baby. Find you something else to do, because the shit that's getting ready to erupt with Saweetie, honey, whoo, child. Now you gonna call me Miss Cleo all you want to, but I ain't told no goddamn lies. Every reading I've done on you, dear Diamante, has pointed out a coming destruction because of your lovers and the path that you've chosen. Baby, may your Saturn return eat you alive. All right, y'all. Let's move on. But before we move on, I'm finna light my blunt because we finna talk about Doja Cat real quick. And I know first before y'all get in my shit, before y'all come running up under my comments talking crazy, leave me alone because I'm a fan of Doja Cat. And this cussing out getting ready to come from love. Oh yeah, Doja getting ready to get cussed the fuck out too. Before I cuss her out, how y'all like my nails? I know I was supposed to put on these. Hold on, let me reach across and grab my nails. I was supposed to put these on, but I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait. I was supposed to wear these, but hold on, let me turn this shit around right. But this stand is terrible. Mm. I was gonna put these on, but I'm gonna wait till like next week or something because I change my nails probably every fucking 7 or 8 days. That's why I taught myself how to do them because I wanted to be able to motherfucking do my nails when I wanted to. But y'all see them. I might put these on next week. If I don't put them on next week, shit, they're going to collection. I do not sell nails, y'all, because I feel like my nails are imperfect. Therefore, they don't deserve to be sold. Let me see if my microphone's still on. Yeah, we still got green. We still green. Yeah, they don't deserve to be sold. But I mean, if you bitches want some nails, I'll make you a pair of nails. You just gonna pay for the shipping, and I'm gonna charge you the 2-day shipping, so you're gonna pay for it anyway. But these are my nails. The thumb is just a thumb. It's kind of messed up too because I need a new LED lamp, and they probably lumped up my thumb. Probably lumped up too because these was red, but I didn't want no red nails for Halloween. Not that I'm against red, but everybody using red in their shit, and I just wanted something different. So I did the pink and blacks, and I made my spider. It was fucked up for a couple days because it was missing legs and shit. I know I'm supposed to be talking about Doja Cat, but bitch, just wait. Damn, we gonna talk about this retarded asshole. I like this hand a little better because I like my spooks on this hand than I do this one. But overall, I am really impressed with myself. You ain't gotta be, bitch, at all. Anyway, let's talk about Doja Kitty. Like I said, I'm a fan of Doja Cat. Been a fan of hers since that fucking song Move, honey. That was the silliest shit I'd ever heard in my life. That made me become a fan of hers. Now I know you old Doja Cat fans, or those of you that were fans before then, you're not a real fan. You shut up, bitch. You're not a real fan because she wouldn't be crying about her motherfucking streams if you were a real fucking fan. Anyway, yeah, I'm a fan of Miss Kitty. I like Doja Cat. Matter of fact, I stream her music often, and I was quite disappointed in her when she flipped out on her fans that time. I'm like, bitch, how dare you? And motherfuckers, hold on, y'all, because I'm going to pull up some shit about her and her streams. But I'm not saying that she's struggling or nothing, but she knows that she's flopping. She knows that this new project that she put out ain't doing good. And why is that shit not doing good? Because Doja Cat shot, literally, it's cut off her nose to spite her fucking face. When she told fans that we were stupid for buying into all of her old music, it was propaganda or whatever the fuck she said that time when she was in her fucking feelings about whatever her record company had going on. Um, she took it out on her fans and she called us real ignorant. She talked bad to us, babe. But I knew Doja was going through some shit, but baby, the rest of your fans may not believe like that or give you grace like that. I think that it was highly immature for her to come out and do that. Okay? To cuss her fans out, to cut up. That was probably some bullshit ass advice she got from Nicki because remember, she was kissing Nicki's ass. Remember around that time when the City Girls and Nicki got into it and Nicki was bullying all of the young bitches trying to make them come align with her or else Doja Cat chose to go align with Nicki and she began to act like Nicki. Well, when she cussed her fans out, people like me, told us how stupid we were for buying her old music and we were musically challenged. Like, she really cut up, baby. Okay, bitch. How about this? How about motherfuckers stop fucking with your music altogether? I mean, let me get this light right. As you know, I like to talk my shit. Okay, and I want this shit to be shown. I want it to be seen. But yeah. She did this to herself. She literally cut off her nose to spite her own motherfucking face. And now she's sitting back looking stupid because them streams ain't going nowhere. Nobody buying into her music. And it's not that Doja Cat doesn't have the talent, because Amala is extremely talented. I'm talking that girl's visual effects in that motherfucking video just give up so much sensory delight, honey. And the concepts behind her video be so fucking genius. And Doja Cat can sing her motherfucking ass off. And that bitch can rap. That's why I'm cussing her the fuck out. Because, bitch, how dare you do us like that? Yeah, you a mean kitty, but a lot of your motherfucking fans is mean cats, bitch. Uh-huh. See, you shouldn't have did that. Now, people ain't fucking with your music. And again, I still fuck with Doja Cat, but I'm only one person in 3.5 billion people on this motherfucker in this continent, baby. My streams ain't doing shit for you. You fucked yourself. You did that. Now she's sitting up, although she's making light of the situation, she's absolutely in a 9 of swords position. She's worried, y'all. Okay? She's worried. Them streams ain't coming through. She's touring and doing her thing, but it ain't like it used to be. Okay? Motherfuckers really was fucking with Doja Cat heavy until she ran her mouth. She literally did this to herself with her comments. Now, people ain't trying to hear your music. But you know what? That tower card looks scary, but this is a lesson for Doja Cat, okay? This is a lesson for her. Close your motherfucking mouth being emotional, bitch. She can take it, y'all. She can take this cussing out. Trust me, she can. She tougher than what y'all think she is, which is why she getting cussed the fuck out. Stop doing this stupid Nicki style shit, Amala. Okay? Stop doing this shit. You got some real fans behind you that really see your artistry. Nicki ain't got half the talent you got. That's why she tried to help you tear your shit up. That's why you in that slow spirit, right? That slow season right now, Amala. Okay? Miss Doja Kitty. This is why that season is slow. It ain't over for you. It ain't over for you. I'll tell you what. You needed this tower moment to happen, okay? You needed this tower moment to happen because now, since you've told your fans all of your music, your past music was supposedly what you say, bullshit, or just put out there as propaganda just to get y'all to motherfucking buy into whatever, whatever. All right, now, bitch, show us your artistry. See, whereas that Nicki will never recover from her tower moment, Amala, you can. You can. Tower card looks scary as a motherfucker, don't it? But this is something that needed to happen for Doja Cat in order for her to move forward so that she can grow up. Okay? What did I say at the beginning of the cards pulled? It was a very childish decision, emotionally childish as a motherfucker for her to do this. Okay? She rocked her own world listening to a bitch that was jealous of her and told y'all to stop fucking with these old ass women that be mean and bitter and over 40 and still sitting up talking about niggas ain't shit. I done told y'all to leave these old ass women alone that got this mentality, okay? Leave these older women the fuck alone that have so much venom in their spirit for women that are younger than them, okay? For other women, period. Leave them the fuck alone. That ain't Doja Cat's motherfucking personality. That's Nicki. And Doja Cat absorbed that, okay? Now, I'm going to go on a limb and say that Nicki probably targeted Doja Cat because at certain points, she was really Doja, was really, really exhibiting like some kind of emotional break. Something was going on there. And I feel like Nicki, being the Sagittarius card with the Temperance card, having ill intentions showing up in reverse, tried to pretend or put herself in a position like she was a mother figure for Doja Cat, and she used her, okay? Doja Cat was nothing more to Nicki other than somebody to siphon off of. And when Nicki siphoned what she thought she was going to use to further her career from Doja Cat, she convinced her to talk shit to her own fans. She convinced Doja Cat to get on the internet and not only shit on her fans, but call them stupid for appreciating her artistry. A old bitch gave her some badass advice. Guaranteeing it. Okay? Guaranteeing it. Well, now she's learned her fucking lesson. Okay? Or at least she's learning her lesson. Because now you got to work. Now you got to put in work. Whereas that maybe you were able to sit back a little bit and reap the rewards off of your bullshit music. So you put it now, sweetheart. That came out your mouth. And I fuck with Doja Cat, y'all. I fuck with her heavy, okay? That's why I'm cursing her out again. Bitch, do better. Because you know you can do better. As an artist, as an artistic person, baby, you know you can do better than this. Okay? Like I said, at first, maybe with your bullshit music, so you call it, because I don't think it was bullshit. I think you're a fucking musical genius. But if you're going to be a stupid bitch, I'm going to treat you like a stupid bitch. Uh-huh. Whereas that you were able to lay down then and skate by, now you're not going to be able to. Now, bitch, we want to see your motherfucking chops. We want to see your work. We want to see your talent. Since you say you was just bullshitting, we ain't going to rely on this shit from the past, bitch. Okay? Now you might be like, okay, well, she just put a new album out. Well, that's not going anywhere because again, Doja Cat put herself in a position to where that people would not listen to her music, listening to Nicki. Okay, she wanted Nicki to like her so fucking bad, she alienated her fucking fans. Okay, so nah, fuck nah, bitch. We don't want to hear that past shit. You said with your ego, okay, said that your past music was bullshit. This wasn't worth listening to, and we wasted our money. Okay, bitch, give us some new shit. Okay, you done destroyed this old shit of yours. Okay, let's hear this new shit. Okay, let's hear this new shit. Let's see this artistic genius that you got going on. Okay, not only that, let me see you learn from your motherfucking failure. Let me see you learn from this fuck up. Okay, because people gonna want to still fuck with you, but it's gonna stop getting there, baby. Because people gonna stop getting you. People are getting tired of these crazy bitches. You out of control bitches that just jump up and say anything. People getting tired of y'all. Okay. But like I said, Miss Doja, since you said that your old music was bullshit, baby, go on and show us your new shit. Okay. All right. And speaking of Nicki, let's talk about this little dumb bitch real quick. And I know I am getting tired of mentioning this weird bitch, but because she keeps talking, I'm going to keep on talking too. I'm talking about this bitch been on a coke rant for 2 weeks straight. It's literally been 2 weeks. This bitch been running her mouth, still ain't shut up, done revealed more and more that she is MAGA Minaj, like I've been telling y'all, okay? Her and her dumbass barbs being delusional. She claimed to have was gonna stop rapping. These are all motherfucking tactics for her, and I'll explain that in her cards. But she thought also that was gonna bring out the on pouring of, oh no, Nicki, don't give up, bitch. Babe, motherfuckers was bidding this bitch adieu. Like, bye, bitch. What took you so long to get the fuck on? So she comes back again, fake announcing this fucking album. The bitch also put up a fake AI video like she's in Tokyo or some fucking where over there, and she's claiming she's in concert. Bitch, no, you're not. You're sitting right in New York in your house, stressed out, in your fucking head, okay? Thinking about Cardi's success, letting your ego get the best of you, trying to force people to fuck with you and fuck with this shit, and you'll get whatever your stupid fucked up ass get down is these days. Yeah, we know you're not happy. We know you're not happy. Your true colors are showing. And they are some of the ugliest colors an older woman could ever carry. Don't care what y'all talking about. Nicki is too goddamn old for the shit she's doing and for the behaviors that she's displaying and for all of the shit she's saying. Y'all cannot defend a motherfucking thing that this bitch has done. Her true colors are just showing. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the age of Aquarius. And your true colors will show. What's done in the dark will come to light. Those things that you thought you got away with, you will be caught in this season, okay? That's what's going on with Nicki. Like I told y'all in the last reading, she destiny swapped Lil Kim in the first fucking place, so she doesn't know who she is. Nicki Minaj is nothing more than a burnout motherfucking carbon copy of Lil Kim and several other women around the industry who came after her. Y'all can't tell me that Nicki doesn't actively be copying these younger women. Y'all can't tell me that. And if you try to tell me that, I'm going to call you a motherfucking liar because you are lying. Nicki does not have her own personality because she's possessed by the spirit. Onika is possessed by the spirit of Nicki Minaj. Okay? That motherfucking spirit that made her that offer amplified all those issues that Nicki already had. See, this ain't really just started with rap bitches. No, no, no. Nicki has been this way her whole fucking life. Some girl that she apparently grew up with or went to school with or something. Nicki was talking about a sleepover they had or some bullshit. And Nicki was bragging on ruining the party. And the girl talked about how Nicki stabbed her in the fork with a thigh at 10 years old. Like, so Nicki has always been this stupid bitch. In that situation, Nicki probably was jealous because the party was not about her, just like about many things that are going on in hip hop now, because they are not about her. She throws fits, acts a fool, gives people her barbs, dirty offers to go and fuck with people simply because she's got jealousy issues. Jealous of other women, okay? Because she's not happy. And she's never been happy. She's never been happy. This has been her personality her entire life. I don't give a fuck if she go and get some more of them ass kissers in the industry like Eve with her lying ass. Oh, Nicki Minaj saved my life. Or who did she say saved her life? She's lying regardless. But one of them was kissing Nicki's ass, and you can tell it was a motherfucking lie. Nicki reached out to them and told them, say something good about me publicly, whatever the fuck. That's all the fuck that was. I might be wrong about the story, but yeah, I don't like Eve either. And we'll get to her when I feel like doing a reading on another fake bitch, because I am really reaching my limit addressing and dealing with this shit. Okay, but I'll continue to do it because I know it entertains y'all. But when I say I am so tired of these fake ass rap bitches, I mean it. Okay, none of them are happy. Okay, none of them are. not not the younger girls. I'm talking about these old bitches. None of these bitches are happy. Okay, that's why they so hateful. That's why you got an evil bitch like Foxy Brown won't show her ass up in public because she used to fat shame girls so bad. Now her ass can gain weight too. She just like Nicki. Nicki is not happy with herself at all. She too has gained weight, and there's nothing wrong with gaining weight. Your body changes the older you get, but baby, that mid-age spread tearing Nicki the fuck up. She's so jealous of these young women and they bodies because her old ass is spreading out like somebody's motherfucking auntie because she went and stuffed all that biscuit batter in her fucking body when she was in her 20s instead of being smart and just having a goddamn baby like Coy. Oh, Nicki probably sees when she looks at Coy, baby, because Coy had a baby and she filled on out. Don't worry, she's gonna fill out again. When she about 35, she gonna pick up weight again. Or even probably before then. Give her till she about 30, 32. Baby, Nicki gonna be seething. Meg walking around in this fucking jumpsuit that's painted on her fucking body, looking perfect. Oh, baby, Nicki is in her feelings. And y'all know why she don't like Meg, right? Oh, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Hold on a second. I think I got a piece of hair on my damn makeshift blonde holder. Just ghetto. Yeah, y'all, she don't like Meg. And it's this jealousy issues, okay? Because Ken's baby mama got a big old ass swung in behind her too, like Meg. Mama, his baby mama, or one of them. Hell, all of them could, but the one that Nicki is directly jealous of, she a short chick, but she built up like Megan, honey. Nicki is not happy. Instead of carrying her old ass to the gym, because I know, bitch, at least you can afford a gym membership. You ain't that poor yet, but it's coming. But instead of her doing something about that shit, she'd rather remain unhappy and evil and ignorant and elicit the help from these motherfucking barbs who wish that they were like her. You know, these impersonate these little motherfucking zesty ass glitter butts that's running around here in they sisters' goddamn clothing, thinking that they're living vicariously through Nicki, smelling like shit because they ass done been busted open by some nasty old grown man. Yeah, her little impersonators. She'll get them to do the bullshit biddings for her. Yeah, stupid little loud faggot. You know what it is. Same shit, different day. Barking behind these Nicki fan accounts, these motherfuckers that literally themselves are not happy, not happy themselves with who they are or how their lives are going. Those that are really jealous of women, yeah, them type of fish, honey. Not all. Shout out to the girls. I'm not talking about all of y'all, but I'm talking about these bitches that love Nicki. We talking about these little bar bitches, the little faggots, you know, the fresh faggots that think that Nicki is their role model. That's what I'm talking to, girl. Um, don't give me no shit, girl. Mm-mm. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about them little loose booties. Them little nasty motherfuckers. Them little motherfuckers that leave their little ass print on the toilet. These little dookie booties is the ones that's running these little fan accounts for Nicki that she's worshiping, that she is currently on her ex account praising them for doing little bullshit. Yeah. Encouraging them to be ain't shit. Just like her. Just like her. And she's got that reputation for being an ain't shit, fucked up, stupid ass bitch, too. Which is why this bitch is losing all kinds of sleep, honey. Specifically, okay? Now, all of the young girls is irritating her demons. Because they shining. Even if they little albums ain't doing good, they're in better places in their lives. Like all of them is reaching out to each other and willing to work with each other. See, she tried to stir some shit, or she was hoping that some shit was gonna stir up between Lotto and Cardi, but I told y'all Lotto is a little bit more level headed than y'all give her credit for. Okay, um, although she felt the way, as we all would, if you feel like your friend calling you a pussy, but Lotto swing on a bitch for real. And I ain't even trying to throw no shade your way. I bitch swing on a bitch for real, because so many bitches and took shots at you and nothing has happened. And I mean, I'm not trying to be a drama starter, but you do a lot of threatening, honey. You do a lot of threatening. And I'm just saying, Cardi wasn't really, she was wrong for saying it, but she was right at the same time, because baby, you willing to forgive Nicki and shit for what? And this bitch done talked all about your looks and talked about your mama, baby. Why do you even care about whether this bitch lives or not? And not because she was talking about your mama, but because when Lotto came out, she literally was bigging Nicki to fuck up, and Nicki with her jealousy issues. Because I told y'all that Nicki really wishes the fuck that she looked like Lotto, for real, for real. If she could switch places with one of these bitches and switch looks with them, she would definitely take Lotto's look and everything. Believe that. But that's why Cardi calling her a pussy. But there's nothing there, okay? While Lotto felt the way, she like, okay, I'm gonna get over this, but she like it ain't that serious. But I mean, just know that I felt the way. Nicki was just so hoping that there was some shit gonna go on, baby. Y'all should have seen them motherfucking Barbs all online issuing threats, playing like they was Lotto's fans and shit. Like y'all should have seen the bullshit that Nicki was orchestrating. Because all of these girls shine is irritating this old bitch's demons, honey. Every piece of her demons is activated and angry because she couldn't make Cardi and Lotto get into it. She couldn't make Meg and Cardi get into it because they tried it. Them Barbs that was flipping in and out, them same ain't shit ass people doing what they irritated ass leader told them to do. Tried to create some drama, but them girls rose above it and they talking about working with each other. Meanwhile, Nicki with her mad ass, where she at? I gotta find the card. Nicki with her mad ass sitting up over there irritated because them girls are shining and doing what they gotta do and they moving the fuck on. Nicki, you supposed to be the oldest bitch in the room. You supposed to be the one that's telling these gals this what they should be doing. But meanwhile, you the one that's angry and losing sleep on the motherfucking internet, threatening motherfuckers, using your little stinking ass, little Barbs, little underfed puss ass little boys to motherfucking fight your battles, and other motherfucking grown ass broken bitches that are just like you got them online fighting your stupidity when you the one that caused the shit, bitch. This bitch is receiving her bad karma again because she shouldn't have destiny swapped with Lil Kim. And while she was on her destiny swap mission, the way that she treated people, she shitted all on people. That's why she's in chaos right fucking now. She married that fucked up ass nigga during her motherfucking Saturn return, and that's why her ass is toe up. That's why she hates to see everybody else happy, because everybody else is winning and she's losing. She's got to resort to playing fake busy, like I said, pretending like that album is coming out. It ain't. And if it do, it's gonna be trash. Real trash. Trash, trash, trash. Motherfucking 17-day-old ass trash at the motherfucking city dump ass trash. That's how bad her fucking album is gonna be. Her goddamn karma. Pretending that she on tour, putting up old AI, some fake ass AI videos or old videos of herself when she was out on tour, playing fake busy, finding ways to cope with shit because she's feeling like shit. Further feeding her alleged habits, letting us know for sure that's exactly what the fuck she got going on, because the way she's acting, it's giving, honey. It's giving crackhead, definitely. The fuck, bitch. Again, Nicki's true colors have come out. I don't give a damn if you motherfucking Barbs can't take it. This bitch is a shady ass bitch, okay? And y'all being loyal to this dumb bitch, and she don't give a fuck about y'all at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Which is why she's got two-faced ass people around her. Okay. She's wondering how her motherfucking business keeps spreading, wondering how gossip keeps coming out. Honey, that inner dynamic is fucked up, honey. All right. Now, I had said that I thought that Black China was the one that was going to be the friend that sell her out. But no, I believe that's going to be either Tay or Ra Ali. Okay. These are the people that's been closest to her, and she allowed Tasha to pop this motherfucking battery in her back. Tasha's lying, funky ass. This other low self-esteem, nothing ass, angry ass bitch. She let her pop that battery in her back, telling her shit, letting her get in her inner circle. Tasha coming in with her negative, nasty ass energy, further creating conflict. Because if Nicki believed that Tasha was not being two-faced, she's a damn fool. She's a goddamn fool, honey. I've known Tasha K for a long time, and she's very two-faced. Very, honey. Very. You don't even motherfucking whisper around this bitch, because once you do, anything you tell her, she gonna tell your motherfucking business. Now, she never did me like that, but I personally know people that she did the shit to. And Nicki let this bitch be in her inner circle and wondering why there's turmoil going on. Because Tasha running your business, bitch. She been this type of bitch. See, they pulled up their motherfucking videos when Tasha's motherfucking ass was shitting on Nicki when she said that this bitch would never be anyone's wife. This bitch is not going to be anyone's wife. Yeah. Tasha don't like you for real either, Nicki. Just like a lot of the people in your circle. Like I said, that inner conflict, that inner circle is fucked up around her, honey. And that shit getting ready to change too. Them dynamics is shifting because Nicki was not a good friend, is not a good friend, is not good to the people that are around her. She's shadier than a motherfucker. Her and her husband. Yeah. Them rumors getting ready to start flying, baby. Getting ready to start flying, and then they gonna be talking about the shit that Nicki is doing. Okay? And one or several of them about to spill all this bitch tea. I keep telling y'all. I have been saying this in every reading, like in the last past three, maybe four readings I did on Nicki. It might be four because the very first one I think I said it in was when she was laughing at Erica Mena and making fun of her, and I told y'all stupid ass then that Nicki was going to face her karma very soon, and you barb bitches, you motherfucking stinking ass need to grow up as worthless ass to society ass bitches, kissing a bitch's ass although your motherfucking ass is grown ass bitches got in my comments and clown. Okay? What's going on with Nicki right fucking now? Quickly, bitch, quickly. To the bitch that wrote in my comments, we praying on her downfall is evil. Bitch, what was it that Nicki was doing when she was mentioning Meg's dead mama, deceased mama, excuse me? What was it that she was doing when she was making fun of little girls that had issues? What was it when she was calling people ugly and broke for no reason? What was it when she said she was going to kick Cardi B's daughter in the mouth? Is that not evil? Oh no, anything this little dwarfing bitch say do, y'all gonna do, right? That's why her friends around her getting ready to tear her ass up. And ain't shit you barbs can do about it. You motherfucking dumbass Etsy witch ass bitches sending them motherfucking pictures. And to the bitch that was shopping my motherfucking witchcraft around my witch work, bitch, if you think I ain't got pictures of my own work, you out your motherfucking mind. I bet you bet not use no more of my motherfucking shit. Motherfucking bitch. Hoes and combed all through my fucking Facebook and then found my pictures of where I used to display my work or I used to show examples of it. Just showing people how to do the shit, you know, or just showing you a completed spell that I did. These bitches taking pictures of the shit and you sending it to motherfuckers. You ignorant rockhead bitch. Let me tell you what. You did nothing but reignite whatever spell it was I had done on that person, okay? See, while you posting them motherfucking pictures and Meg's comments, Cardi's comments, Scissor comments, you know, all of the bitches that are better than Nicki by leaps and fucking bounds, you're doing nothing but causing somebody else some harm, okay? You're not going to cause any of those girls any harm. In fact, they're going to continue to win, okay? Because those spells that I did and I took pictures of, those were justified spells. What y'all are doing is not just, okay? So what y'all are doing, because Nicki telling y'all to use people's spell work pictures, and then she's going and quoting the Bible, baby. Every piece of work that gets put on Nicki, including the shit that I speak on that bitch, gonna tear her ass up. Simply because you barb ass motherfuckers, you stand ass humans that need to get lives. Y'all gonna cause that. And y'all gonna cause this too. This here. Yeah. See, again, I told y'all she was surrounded by a whole bunch of people that do not like her. You stupid ass kissers on this internet kissing her ass and hyping her up, and this bitch ain't got a motherfucking soul around her that likes her. Not even her own motherfucking husband. I don't even think her fucking son likes her either. Would you like that bitch if that was your mama and she acted like that? Yeah, they gonna expose how Nicki uses people and the shit that she says and does to get her fucking way. And also the way that her own husband is using her and using mind games, fucking her up. And it's going to be some public exposure to these uncovered truths, okay? Like I said, I thought it was going to be Black China, but I forgot that Ra Ali's big ass with her stupid fake ass. This is her karmic return too, because she was such a fake friend to Remy. Like, she was so fake to her. Bitch, you should have stayed Remy's friend. Now look at how Nicki doing you. I don't feel sorry for her either. You deserve every piece of what's going on. But Rod does own, what is that, on-site media? Uh-huh. Public exposure. Whatever the fuck they got going on, Rod might be the one to put the shit out there. And Arrogant Tate might drop her ass too. Okay? If she continues to fuck with him or any of them with this stupid lawsuit shit that she claims she's filing when she knows that Kenneth is really the one that stole her credit cards and uses them excessively, yeah, they gonna burn her motherfucking ass, alright? And ain't gonna be shit you dumbass barbs can do about it. Because this is partially y'all fault, okay? But she gonna keep up with her goddamn scarcity tactics because this what this old bitch got to do now, okay? That's what she got to do. She gonna keep trying to pick fights with motherfuckers. Alright? Now, I feel like I twisted the people up when I said that she might go at Lil Kim because she did everything that I said, but she went at Cardi and did it. I'm not gonna take this shit off the table with Lil Kim either. She's going to be reaching for anything, okay, to get some clout because she needs some goddamn money. And with the grudge holder card coming up, she's definitely whoever her biggest two ops are. That could be Cardi and Lil Kim, or that could be Cardi and Meg, or it could be anybody. Okay, this grudge holding ignorant ass bitch is going to get behind her fake accounts and have the barbs create fake accounts, and they're going to begin trolling and doing their best cyberbullying mission per their usual stupid shit. But it's going to backfire on Nicki, like everything that's going on in her life, okay? It's going to result in people digging up more dirt on her and seeing the exact type of jackass bitch that she is, okay? Again, you motherfucking barbs, y'all are helping. She's a grown woman, but grown people can be influenced too by that power y'all gave her. That's what that's what's influencing her stupid ass behaviors. Y'all are the influence behind why this woman is getting ready to crash and burn, okay? Y'all are the reason behind her current crash and burn. Oh, please believe it ain't over for her. You see, karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdowns. That's exactly what's getting ready to go on for her. See, right now she's in the midst of karma and drama, okay? Endings and losses coming next, and then that mental breakdown is coming. Oh, she gonna crash out, baby. She gonna crash out, but don't think that it's only going to hit her. Those of you who have contributed to it and amanned her ignorant ass behavior, you gonna get a piece of this karma as well, okay? Because you've been a fucked up influence. Instead of y'all being real fans and calling this bitch out and telling her no years ago when she was ignorant, because to be realistic, make sure my mic on. To be realistic, this bitch has always been ignorant like this. I'm not gonna play like she just got like this when she turned 40. Nicki was like this when she was 28. She's always been an ignorant bitch. But it was allowed, okay? And to those of you who are further allowing this shit instead of calling her out, cutting her off, not being a fan of hers anymore because she is a despicable bitch, y'all gonna get some of that too, okay? See, again, when you decided to share my spells, it's equivalent to motherfucking opening up a motherfucking jar or cracking open anything that you find buried in the forest, okay? Y'all do too much. And you be cursing your motherfucking selves. Like I said, her karma shall be yours too, okay? Because y'all could still, at this moment, tell Nicki the truth. But if you go on X, the Barbs are just as ignorant as fuck. Y'all are amen and shit and just clapping it up. Y'all could also be helping point out to her that this piece of shit that she married just married her for money, honey. While she's singing, I love my husband, or whatever the dumb bitch was sitting up singing. It was the stupidest shit ever, y'all. And not the singing that you love your husband is stupid, but it is stupid for her to be singing this about a rapist, okay? About a man who is violent sexually towards women. Violent towards women anyway. But she grew up under that. That's what she grew up under. That's what her daddy is. That's what he was, at least until, he got stroked out in the street. Yeah, but her husband specifically married her for money. I remember that tweet that not tweet, that message that somebody had gotten hold to, and they put out there that he told his ex-girlfriend, or I think she might be his baby mama, the baby mama that Nicki is directly jealous of. He told her that he was just fucking with Nicki just so he could get some money for the both of them. Baby, that man wasn't lying. He's so uninterested in Nicki as a person that it's visible to everybody except her. Everybody except her stupid ass can see that this man is not interested in her at all. But you can't tell her that because somehow this nigga done sweet talked her motherfucking ass. Sweet talked her and told her he loved her, and he done sweet talked her and told her he loved her, and then fucked around and made her buy her own ring because she's the one with the money. He's the convict, he's the felon, he's the rapist, and that ain't no motherfucking allegedly going behind that. That nigga jacket thicker than a motherfucking North Face, okay? Her thug married her for money, sweet talked her, got in her goddamn ear, got her ass pregnant while she was snorting cocaine and drinking. And voila, she's trapped. And Nicki with her dumb ass, she just went into it getting him money while he was still probably with that other girl. She was giving him money to come over there and fuck and all of that shit. Yeah, she became, big mama. And again, tricking is a love language. I understand that, but she big tricking, honey. This nigga really literally did not want her for nothing other than her money. If she were not Nicki Minaj, let's say if she was just Nicki that had one or two songs and she done fell off, he would not be fucking with her. Like at all. He literally only married her because to gain access to her goddamn money. And being that her self-esteem is as low as a motherfucking ant's crawl, she gave it to him, honey. I'm Big Mama. I got the money. I'm Nicki Minaj. I can take care of my nigga. Ooh, shit. That's a stupid ass bitch. Stupid ass bitch. That nigga got her dumb ass quickly, honey. Well, now they're bumping heads. Because just like she got her, she can ready to lose her. Okay? Expect some unexpected shit to pop out. Just like motherfuckers have unmasked Kenneth's ulterior motives when Cardi put out, I told y'all, when Cardi said that the motherfucker was getting her high and spending all her money, what did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Somebody was going to put some information out about the inner workings of their marriage, and look at there. This nigga gold digging ass man. What is that? A gigolo? Uh-huh. Yeah, he's there for money. Okay. But like I said, the same way that she chose him is the way she gonna lose him. She getting ready to find out he out here fucking around on her. When she laying up in one of her motherfucking coke stupors or, her drug benders, he out with his other bitch, honey. Somebody that he had been fucking with. And for smoke and mirrors, he'll pretend like, he ain't fucking with her or he don't like her. Or he'll run along with whatever the fuck negativity Nicki is saying about other women in general, just so he can mask the fact that he out here fucking around. And don't get me wrong, don't think that Nicki ain't got her a nigga on the side that she'll fuck on too. They both got a whole little double standard thing going on. Nicki feels like she should be allowed to cheat because she's the breadwinner. He feels like he should be able to cheat because he's the man. And she should forget. It's bullshit, okay? Their real story will come out. Regardless to how much Nicki try to keep up appearances, sing stupid ass songs to him, y'all will find out that their situation is more complicated than she is letting on, okay? All of this. All this bullshit, all right? She is going to, we gonna see that they are drifting the fuck apart. Or they had been drifting apart because there was nothing there in the first place. But because Nicki has attachment and control issues, honey, okay, she was not going to let this man go. All right. So she allows him to test her limits and cross boundaries that he shouldn't be crossing. I can't say that she wouldn't normally let another man because I feel like she let Meek Mill walk all over her too. Okay. She's just a weak bitch. She's weak as fuck. Her self-esteem is low and she does not believe that she's beautiful. She does not believe that she's pretty. No matter how much motherfuckers tell her that, she does not believe it. Okay? That's why she's attached to this motherfucker, because he's broke. She feels like she can control him. Okay? But like I told y'all, she's so caught up in it, she can't see that he's fucking around with one of her groupies. Okay? She thinking that it's some bitch from his past, which it probably is, in addition to one of these motherfucking barbs that she didn't allow up around her that he's fucking around on her stupid ass with. Okay? And she probably cheating too. Don't get me wrong. Don't think this motherfucking bitch just laying her ass back not doing nothing. She find out he cheating, she gonna cheat too. But all of this is her motherfucking part of her own karmic lesson, because that's what she get. Okay? All of that motherfucking fake flexing and shit talking she's been doing lately, pretending like, oh, I got this, I got that, and I'm on tour and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. That's getting ready to hit ahead, honey. Okay? That shocking news already done happened. She got to get her goddamn house up because she owes that judgment and she's been refusing to pay it. And now she's under pressure. Now she needs money. Okay? And she's doing her per usual 1-2 with the internet, using the barbs, telling them to get her streams up and do this and that and that and this to take Lauryn Hill's spot. But that's what the fuck Lauryn Hill get for going over there and sitting with that dumb bitch. Now she done turned on you and she trying to shit on your shit, trying to aggravate what she call herself doing, trying to aggravate the older community, older hip hop and R&B community, because they know motherfuckers but fuck with Lauryn Hill. She called herself trying to cause some shit there and cause people to come and pay attention to her. But I'm glad motherfuckers ain't biting that bullet. People are just telling her you a crazy old bitch and you need to grow up. And that's okay. Them legal issues getting real, honey. Told y'all she said she gonna have to get that motherfucking house up, man, and cause she ain't paid that motherfucking money up because she ain't got no goddamn money. All right, them legal issues surrounding Brad getting ready to show up because she not only can't pay that shit, but she probably got a couple past due situations that's going on credit wise that motherfuckers is getting ready to come start knocking and coming in repossess their shit from her motherfucking ass. Yeah, she got some money troubles going on that are really getting ready to hit the fan, and she getting ready to be going to court about it. Not only that, some bullshit getting ready to erupt around this stupid bitch. Mm-hmm. Maybe something's gonna go on that's gonna send the police to her door, or y'all gonna swat her at the wrong time, and the police gonna come through and catch her doing something or catch some shit going on that's gonna cause these folks to be present, because y'all know that not these folks, excuse me, these folks to be present. Okay? As y'all know what Onika got going on, a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of addictions, a whole bunch of shit that's really dark, including these new alliances she's trying to build. Like she's trying to attach herself to white people by being MAGA and being openly racist or whatever, and she's saying the most racist, stupid bullshit she can to people of color and disrespecting black women, all of that, trying to get the MAGA community to show up. But baby, they are going to give her the biggest karmic lesson ever. Again, do not forget that Nicki is from Trinidad and she is not a citizen of the United States. That karma getting ready to catch her. And it's going to tear that ego the fuck up. Her ego already getting tore up, but because she will not kill her ego, she getting ready to receive her just due. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. For our last reading of the night, let's talk about Chrisean Rock's dumbass. And I said that I wasn't even gonna entertain the stupidity, but I feel like I owed y'all this. Because shit, damn near everything that was said in prior readings and in prior comments is coming to pass, ain't it? I mean, this bitch is really, really out here crashing the fuck out, making fucked up decisions, living with Ray J. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's all kinds of dumb shit going on. And in that live that I seen with her, the way she threw Junior down in that chair to get up to almost try to fight a motherfucker or whatever, and whatever the fuck was going on with that. The way Junior was laying back in that seat and did not move a muscle. Baby, his eyes didn't move. I'm talking about she threw him in that chair and he laid there like a goddamn baby doll. Okay? That proves to me that Chrisean is lying when she says that there is nothing wrong with that little boy. I mean, our motherfucking eyes can see that. Okay? But that proves that she's lying about her son. And that proves that she is not taking care of that boy. And she has no interest in seeing his growth. That Ace of Wands is in reverse because she has no interest in seeing that boy grow up. She doesn't care what happened to him because one mother would throw her goddamn baby down in the chair like that and just leave him there just so she can go fight a bitch. No, she knew that Junior was not going to move, so she could throw him down in that motherfucking chair and leave him there and he wasn't gonna fucking move. Like I said, throw him down like a goddamn baby doll. Okay? She moving her ass around house to house, just overall being a fucked up bitch because she ain't got shit, okay? Clamoring for money, looking for a way in, not to save Junior's life. I told y'all way back in them readings. I'm gonna have to put together a compilation of the readings I've done on Chrisean so y'all can see me go from being supportive of her changing and seeing her grow as a woman to me completely despising her now. I mean, that will happen. That will happen. When I see that somebody's a fucked up motherfucker, I don't waste no time fucking stopping fucking with them, okay? And y'all need to get like that because that's why Chrisean is the way that she is because y'all keep feeding into her bullshit because she wants so badly to be in the inner circle. She'll do anything, including fuck her own son up. But that's okay. There's justice coming, honey, okay? There's justice coming. There are major negative changes coming for Chrisean. Them demons that she's running from and that are chasing her, and them demons that are controlling her. And I'm speaking spiritually because she pretends to be so saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Spirit, but yet she out here throwing her 2-year-old in the seat so she can go knuckle up with a bitch. A stupid bitch. Yeah, major fucking changes are coming. That's the death card, y'all. Okay? Whatever those demons are that's controlling her, manipulating her, whatever the fuck, they're getting ready to squash her, okay? Them demons getting ready to take over her. And she gonna feel like it's fucked up, okay? She gonna feel like it's fucked up. But it's gonna bring justice for Junior. Because maybe he'll get put in a foster care system and somebody that will love him and nurture him the way he should be nurtured because he didn't ask to be here. Bitch, you could have either swallowed or gotten rid of the baby, but you chose to keep this baby knowing that your womb was fucking polluted. Knowing that your motherfucking ass drink, smoke, and snort coke every day of the fucking week and pop pills in addition to on the weekend. But you decided to bring this baby here. But, like I said, that justice will come. And it's coming sooner and swifter than what we think, y'all. Okay? Because Chrisean's history of bad choices and anger management getting ready to fuck her all over in the end. And I keep getting taken back to that fucking video where she threw that baby up in that chair. That's gonna be the video that's gonna be her motherfucking undoing. Watch what I tell y'all. Them bad choices and that anger management. That anger management coming up because she threw a baby in that motherfucking chair. Bad choices because, bitch, why is your baby in this environment in the fucking first place? Yeah, it's getting ready to be really, really game over for Chrisean and Bullshit like her. And about time, y'all. And I know that the ratchet arena will forever exist, but enough of Chrisean Rock, okay? Enough of her. Enough of the Malone family altogether. It's game over. It's game over because I feel like people are growing really, really tired of her. Okay, her antics are just too much, especially when it comes to the fact that she's not caring for her fucking son. If she was taking care of her son, the bitch don't understand how many women would help her out. But because we know that your ass is nothing but a bad choice over and over again, and you'll get mad when you just can't leave this goddamn sick ass baby up on motherfuckers. You'll get mad. Yeah, it's game over. Lights out. People's done. And I am so proud of motherfucking humans for evolving away from this bullshit. Because she's destroyed whatever type of future she could have. I remember I did that reading and I said that she had a choice. She could either choose to change or she could choose to go back into the shit that she had been in and doing the things that she was doing. And if she did choose that, how much worse life would get for her. Here we are at life getting much worse for her. Bitch ain't got no house. She can't drive nowhere because she got warrants. Every motherfucking where got CPS after her because she's a shitty mother. Yeah, life falling all apart. Uh-huh. Where them dumbass rock tards at? Where your dumbass rock tard ass at? Every fucking thing I said was going to happen with her has happened. Every piece of it, even down to Blueface moving the motherfucker on, honey. He don't want no parts of that skanking ass bitch. And I do believe that I'm correct in saying he's done with her. He gonna move on. He gonna destroy somebody else, but it won't be Chrisean. Okay. See, y'all didn't want to hear it when we was trying to tell y'all to reach out and tell Chrisean to calm down, quit amen and dumb shit, check her when she was doing shit. Y'all didn't want to make her check herself. Okay, you didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to hear it. You couldn't tell her stupid ass shit either. Motherfucking La Boo Boo doll looking ass. Couldn't tell this bitch to sit her stupid ass down at all. Bitch didn't even take the motherfucking natural warning that God gave her when he gave her her son. And I ain't talking about because of his alleged disabilities. I'm talking about period, baby. Because you became a mother. You were supposed to grow up, but you didn't. You got younger. This bitch is literally about 17 years old mentally. Because that's what her antics give while she's putting on a show and acting a fool, stunting, and them big funky ass, masculine ass, dog collar ass, looking ass, hollow ass chains around her neck, walking around doing stupid shit, doing drugs, all of that. Yeah, it's just watch the show go down, y'all, okay? Because those of you who are wondering where in the fuck CPS is like me, oh, be patient. Be patient. The situation's about to explode. And it's gonna be on fire, meaning that motherfucking shit gonna be some crazy ass shit that's getting ready to go down. Because you know what? We already know Chrisean is toxic as fuck. We've seen years and years of her toxicity. And to those of y'all that are her fake ass friends like Marsh and shit, and you social media fucking rock tards and shit, y'all are going to be partially responsible for the hell Chrisean is about to go through. Okay? Not that she don't deserve it, but because y'all pop batteries in motherfuckers' backs when they be doing the most toxic fucking things. Make sure y'all there to coddle this bitch when she goes through it. Because she getting ready to get fucked up. Doesn't matter what type of running she does from situations. She's getting ready to get caught. You know why she gonna get caught? Because she's so motherfucking male-centered. Okay? That she runs from male to male to male. Okay? All these niggas that she's fucking on and leaving behind and sucking on their feet is ill. You nasty, dirty bitch. Sucking on that nigga's feet. Now she laying up with Ray J's toxic, no good ass. Yeah. Running male to male to male is going to be the reason why she's getting ready to get caught. Oh, and y'all better believe she's over there fucking on Ray J too. Okay? They got some stupid shit going on. They over there getting high and shit. And of course, he complained about her leaving his motherfucking house nasty, but he's still over there kicking it with her, getting high with her, fucking on her, got her sucking his ass, whatever the fuck he want to do with this stupid bitch. You know, slide her a little money, you know. But he, of course, gonna get her some drugs and get them in her goddamn system because He saw the shit just like we saw the shit. This bitch been doing this shit, getting rooms and doing drugs and leaving the shit trashed anyway. So he know what to do to get a good time going with this raggedy party bitch any fucking way. Even down to this stupid shit with her talking about she might be pregnant. Y'all don't get at no legs, no energy, no nothing. This is yet another antic from Chrisean to try to remain relevant. Because if she is pregnant or she's unsure about it, the bitch gonna get rid of it this time though. This time she will get rid of it. So don't even feed off into that shit. If she's pregnant, she's going to get an abortion. But I am going to say she is not pregnant. She's lying. And see, it's not a good thing, but it's a good thing she's over there with Ray J's fake ass because he getting ready to stab her in the back. I believe that because she's going to do something herself to change the dynamic of whatever the situation that is going on between her and Ray J. She's going to do something to change that or cause it to get more toxic than it already is, and Ray J is going to backstab her. Okay? She's going to betray him some kind of way too. Don't know what it is, but she's gonna do some dumb shit or say some dumb shit that's gonna piss Ray J's fake ass off, and he gonna stab her in her back, and it's gonna change the dynamic of their little living situation, all of that. I believe that because Ray J knows that she's being investigated, he gonna call the police to the house on her ass. Or he gonna have somebody do it, and this is going to be kaboom, the end for Chrisean Rock. Okay? Her final two cards, at least I don't see death in her cards right now. I see imprisonment though. I feel like Ray J gonna call the police on her ass, honey. Or he gonna get upset because of the way she handling Junior and treating Junior. And he gonna be in Ray J thinking that I'm gonna get some brownie points for doing this. He gonna call the police because he knows that she's being investigated, or he's going to call CPS and bring them to his house, and it's going to lead to Chrisean getting her ass locked up because something is going to go on with Junior. Watch what I tell y'all. While she doing drugs and doing dumb shit, something going to happen with Junior, and Ray J going to have to call the police. It's probably a situation like that. It ain't. He probably wants to call the police, don't get me wrong, but it's more likely a situation where he like, nah, I got to call them, either the ambulance or the police. And it's going to lead to Chrisean getting her motherfucking ass locked up. And like I said, may Junior be taken by a family that loves him, supports him, and can help him reach his next milestones. Because this bitch here, no ma'am, no ma'am. She aims to see this little boy die, and if he stays in her custody, he absolutely will. All right, y'all.
Feel the sacred glow in the realm of the real. Let a power flow. Wow.